Uh,
Heyo. We're
Good
live.
evening.
hey.
Good
Sorry, what?
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we
Wow.
are, the Sports Insanity Network, live on a game in which there is not one person who has a dog in the fight for once. So, what you're about to get tonight is an actual, complete, honest game with no bias, except for the ones of us who have parlays going. But that's another story, not going to be used for right now. So, good evening. I'm Mark Oldup Sky Halper, and along with the entire crew tonight, we got the Queen of England, Lawrence Patchman Lang. How you doing, Patchy?
Better than your Cowboys.
This is true.
We're starting already.
And you know what? To add more dig to that dig, we can add a little Trayvon to that dig.
Oh, you could. Trayvon was going to be a free agent next year anyway. You
Oh,
want to know what you said? You saved the Cowboys $268,000.
Yeah, well, we stole and we saved you from giving Micah Parsons an extension as well.
That I'm still angry at, but I'm over. I'm over that already. I'm
No,
angry about it, but I'm over it.
deep down, you're still hurting. Just like
Order
the court. Order the court.
I'm not gonna say the loss of Parsons wasn't the reason the Cowboys collapsed in defense. It was one of the reasons because there was so much animosity in that locker room after he left. That being said, along joining us, we have Vice President Danny Boy Reginald rocking the gangrene tonight.
It might as well. I'm not going to do it until the draft. So it's like,
There we go. We have the editor who has to only edit two people's articles at the current moment, Mike the Master Rifkin.
so
Nicely put. And then we got the guy who makes the best fried chicken in the South, Bill Corpus Crispy Murphy.
Hey, what's up, folks?
So normally we have a lot of people, normally go live for these games dealing with one or more of our teams. But tonight, final game of the season, win and you're in. How can we not be here? I'm going to
winner
kick it
plays the
over to-
Texans too, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm going to kick it over to our guy who brings us into normally all of this. He always kind of welcomes and always enters into the show. So I figured I'd take the reins the moment I saw we were live to give him a 5-second break. Good evening, Mike, and the show's over to you, bud.
All right. Well, the Ravens just scored a touchdown. Lamar to Devontae Walker. Okay. I don't think anyone had Devontae Walker on their parlay.
he was wide open too. So
Yeah.
as long as it's not Zay Flowers, we're happy. 'Cause I got a couple
Why are we unhappy for Zay
But
Flowers?
why are we unhappy?
fantasy football on the line for some championships.
Wait a second. Tell me about who's playing their championship in the final week of the season.
Oh, please,
But
please,
Say, I finished all my leagues finished up last
please.
week.
Some of the leagues I'm in run all the way. So
Oh
we're
my
we're in a couple championships right now.
Oh, well, it was not Zay Flowers, luckily for Patch. But now I kind of want Zay Flowers to score to go anti-Patchy.
Well,
I don't
listen,
need a
Well,
Zay
wait,
Flowers
are
score,
you
but I'll
winning
take
or
40
losing?
yards.
I'm
I'll
winning.
take 40 yards.
Okay. Do you have anybody in this game?
I would have to double check.
Okay.
Hopefully, if he had Metcalf, he benched him.
I did get that update, so
If he loses a game because he didn't bench DK Metcalf for a 2-game suspension, we got problems.
hey, listen,
Oh,
I'll
man.
take being second place this year in our league. Congrats to the pun master.
I took seventh. One of my worst seasons yet.
Oh.
Oh, if he
The
ain't
sad
first,
part
you're
is, and I didn't even want to say this, I didn't pay much attention to our league because I was more focused on my big money leagues.
Well, my money league on ESPN, I came in second, so that was a nice one.
Yeah, I got second in a nice money league too. Just made
Money league, I came in 6.
Oh, boo!
I know.
Who was your quarterback?
It was at first. It was God, my quarterback was actually damn it, I'm drawing a blank right now. Herbie.
Oh, okay. Herbie Fully Loaded, great film.
Fantastic punch buggy.
Look, everybody loved the Love Bug. Come on, Disney, a Volkswagen Bug that wins NASCAR races. Let's go.
You know what's not to love? The Jets not getting an interception all season.
Oh my!
I was gonna kind of save Dan from that embarrassment.
Well,
it's all good. It's all good. I get it.
Listen, you know what that means, Patch? That means the five of us could have actually played on the Jet defense this year because we have the same amount of interceptions.
We do.
Well, Patch's luck is that the ball would hit his other eye, and that'd be the end of him.
I would still play better defense than you, Mark.
Well, wait.
Nice way to turn it, Patch. Nice way to turn it.
You know what? Patch can't see. You probably can't run after anybody at the moment.
Oh, Bill would be pushing me in the wheelchair.
Derrick Henry would just flatten Mark like a pancake.
I am so honored. I am so happy to have that honor, Mark.
All right. So, on to the game. Steelers first
Yeah.
possession, 3rd and 11. The Baltimore 47. They moved.
Yeah, you're going to hear a lot of antics tonight, folks.
Moved yardage based on another penalty on the Ravens. That's 3 penalties that were barely through
Crazy.
the second drive of the game.
Crazy.
As
Reggie's
everybody knows,
boy,
we've talked
Aaron
about
Rodgers
the
is here.
calls of the amount of flags thrown this season has been astronomical.
I'm done with these guys are going to cost someone a playoff game, and it's not going to.
Oh, it's almost picked off.
Got a little bit of news from Adam Schefter.
Oh, let's hear it.
Black
shit.
Monday
Wow,
comes
that was a
into
good
it
coverage.
early.
Yeah.
Wait, say again?
Raheem Morris is out as the Falcons head coach.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
First,
They weren't waiting anytime.
And that's the right call. Look,
Yep.
I think they ended the season well, but he didn't do very well. He wasn't
that team's too talented
yeah.
to be bad.
And also like you had Kirk Cousins on the bench the entire season. He comes in like almost towards the end of the season, and look, he wasn't great. We all know Kirk Cousins is way past his prime, but way more competent than that crap ass quarterback they were throwing out. Like,
But the other thing is this, and
No.
and here's my problem with kind of sports as a whole, is we're blaming the coach, but we also have to throw a little bit of blame here at Terry Fontenot, the general manager, for this reason. You sign Kirk Cousins to a guaranteed deal, and then a month plus later, you draft a quarterback in the top 10? That makes 0 sense.
And we've talked about this going on, and it's still top front news because it was the most nonsense decision I have seen in the draft since Phillip Rivers and Eli Manning.
By the way, Dan, I was with you when this happened because we were partying it up for some loser's wedding.
it was stunning. It was very stunning to watch that.
When the Falcons drafted Michael Penix.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a stupid pick.
Yeah.
It
Just didn't make sense after you signed Cousins.
And Kirk Cousins didn't do himself any favors in the last few weeks. There is no secret on how much dislike for Kirk Cousins I have. I think he's made it harder on himself to get a higher contract going into this year. I'm telling you, he's going to be going either to Gangrene is where I have him as number 1, and possibly over to Tennessee to help out Cam Ward. Those are the 2 places I have him.
I think you could see Kirk Cousins in a number of places. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a return to Minnesota. Del J.J. McCarthy. I'm very curious about what the Dolphin quarterback situation looks like.
I mean, the Giants are not looking for a quarterback. the Eagles, the Cowboys, or the Commanders. I still make that faux pas once in a while. So you can figure out the NFC East, even the NFC North and NFC West. I don't see him going to anywhere. I understand what Mike's saying, that JJ McCarthy is not the answer. And look, the guy's been
No. I'm not saying he's not. I'm saying they need a competent backup. And Kirk Cousins could be a veteran voice who's been in that system.
Well,
I don't
agree.
disagree there, but I'm sorry. There's something in the world of sports. It would be the most disgraced move that the Minnesota Vikings would make. Trade away, let him go out, cost yourself 2 years, then now going to pay him probably more just to bring him back. That it just sets a bad precedent. And that's why I do not have him going back to Minnesota. Sam Darnold is going to stay with Seattle. He ain't good. He's fine for the next about 3-4 years. I'm happy for him where he's going to be. I do not think Kirk Cousins should go back to Minnesota. I don't see a problem with it, but I'm talking about having to deal with money, ownership, and stuff like that. Forget it.
I'll throw this out there.
Money-wise, he's set.
I'll
He's
throw this
set
out. You talk about quarterback situations. We know Tua's probably done in Miami. What if he moves north and goes to the Jets?
Well, that's what Mark just said.
Oh
I know.
boy.
It broke up on my end a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, Mark
like
said he had him, Kirk Cousins, signing there.
No, not Kirk Cousins. Tua going to the Jets.
No. Crazy?
Is it Tua time in Florham Park, Reggie boy?
No.
Oh,
I don't want that idiot nowhere near.
he's a frying pan shot away from CTE.
You said the same thing about
Nice.
said the same thing about Rodgers, and then we know how that situation turned out.
And guess what? Who's right?
I mean,
Aaron Rodgers' account because he still gets paid.
I mean, the first season. I mean, that was just a fluke.
No.
Yeah,
I was right.
I don't think I'll be honest with you, I don't think Tua is a starting quarterback in the NFL next year. Maybe he's a backup somewhere or he competes for a job. I don't see a team giving him a start.
Before his head was turned into fluffy scrambled eggs, he was a damn good quarterback. He could sit in the pocket. He had great accuracy. That first concussion, yeah, I mean, quarterbacks suffer a first concussion, but then to suffer a heavier one no more than 2 weeks later, different story.
And the other thing, Mark, is this like, he used to be accurate. The inaccuracy now is a problem for him. So Patch is ooh and eyeing something.
Well, you'll see in the replay in the
Wow. That I'm telling you, Zay Flowers somehow nabs that, he's gone.
Yeah.
He would have been
5
down
seconds,
the field.
4, 3, 2. Get the snap off. He didn't catch the ball.
Well, I want to ask you guys something.
Oh, okay. So the GM also, Terry Fontenot, also fired by the
that I just saw.
That's the right, and it's the right call.
Right.
Arthur Blank Checks is doing his thing tonight. Matt Ryan going to be the next coach of the Atlanta Falcons.
Also, according to Adam Schefter, Drake London and Bijan Robinson were among the Falcons players who openly said after today's game that they wanted Raheem Morris to stay.
Oh.
Well,
that was never going to happen.
Patchy, to quote the greatest British wrestler of all time, I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Well, in the words of one of the greatest British rock bands of all time, you can't always get what you want.
Not even a top 3 British band of all time.
No, definitely not.
I would say they're in the top 3.
Yeah.
They're not number 1. I know who number 1 is. Come on.
Are they even number 2?
After a Pittsburgh penalty, Baltimore 1st and 10 at their 43-yard run by Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike is not satisfied with that comment. He does not have any satisfaction with that comment I made.
Bill, I'm about to throw you out of this room.
Dude, Jumpin' Jack Flash needs to calm down over there.
The Whoopi Goldberg movie?
No, I'm not talking about the.
I know it was
Nun
written
movie.
by the Stones, Mike. I was
Listen,
alive
you're
during
talking
that
about the Nun movie with
Mike.
Whoopi Goldberg.
No, that's
Mike,
Sister Act.
get off of my cloud. Get off my cloud, Mike.
Children, play nice.
Man, if I'm on your cloud, we got a lot of problems.
We know Bill's
Anyway.
cloud's a cumulonimbus cloud.
So,
Listen, Bill, I'm not on your cloud. I'm already on the stairway to heaven.
or are you on the highway to hell?
Why is it when we start talking the weather, we don't have the meteorologist here?
Yeah,
He,
where
he,
is
he
where's
might be
Noah?
sleeping right
What we
now, to
need
be
here?
honest with you.
I
Noah, we
don't
need
doubt it.
All right,
Right,
third and 6
third
for the
and
Ravens at their own 45.
He's going down.
Andrew's in motion.
Ain't going nowhere.
No, not going there.
I'm open, Lamar.
And welcome to the turf, Lamar Jackson.
Who got him?
Down
Watt?
goes Lamar.
No,
Nope, Nick
wasn't Watt.
Herbig.
Yeah, it wasn't Watt.
Listen, I love Lamar, but there are sometimes you just got to throw the ball while I live to fight another day.
I got a question. We just brought up Raheem Morris
Yep.
and Terry Fontaine both being fired. What other coaches or GMs do we see getting canned tomorrow?
I still think Joe
Well-
Shane.
I would like to see Joe Shane, but they say he's going to be involved with the coaching search, which makes no freaking sense.
I don't know. Like,
I don't know about that. Tennessee's gonna redo a lot of
Tennessee and the
coaching.
Giants already fired coaches.
Yeah.
I think Arizona's got to look for a new coach.
I think
We spoke
Jonathan
about
Gannon's
that
going to
this
get
morning.
canned
Jonathan
tomorrow.
Gannon's got to go.
What about I'm thinking maybe Shane Steichen in Indy, maybe.
No, they already said he.
No.
Ballard and Steichen come back.
They're back.
You can't blame them for what happened.
Listen, Steichen, I can't blame. Chris Ballard's been there forever.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he's got some weird dirt or something, but I've begged that dude for like a decade to get a number one receiver in there, and he refuses.
What about Mike? What about McDaniel?
I'm on the fence, to be brutally honest, because on one hand, I believe a new GM should be able to pick his next coach. But on the other hand, I would kind of be okay if McDaniel gets a new quarterback for at least 1 year. Let's see what it is. But at
That
the
I think
same
is a
time,
fair answer.
but at the same time, Bill, the guy I truly would want the Dolphins to hire is actually coaching in this game. I would love for John Harbaugh to be the Dolphins head coach next year.
Hey, wait in line. I want to see him as Giants head coach.
You won't see him in New York. He doesn't want to coach. He's already said he does not want to coach in New York.
Here's the thing about
For the Giants?
He doesn't want to coach in New York, period. It has nothing to do with the Giants. It has to do with he doesn't want to coach in New York. I don't know why.
You know what, Bill?
But that's what's his statement.
Bill, the key for the Giants is depending on where they go, and whether it's a defensive guy or an offensive guy, they need to just draft better.
Agreed. So that's why Joe
I think
Shane
is more of a
needs to go.
front office thing, but they do need a guy with experience.
They
Because
do.
They've gone first time every time since they fired Tom Coughlin. And listen, let's rattle off the names. Ben McAdoo. We survived the Joe Judge era. And Brian Dable. I mean, it's been bad.
No. You guys were not alive for when the Giants fans actually. I remember this at the Dallas Giant game. Mind you, this was 20 plus years ago. There was a coach by the name of Ray Hanley. I have never seen a stadium get together and start chanting Ray must go. Ray must go. After the game, Ray went. I had never seen that happen before.
I
That the
hope Ray
fans
made it
actually.
home safely from that mob.
Oh, 40 plus thousand fans chanting for a coach to be gone.
I agree. Well, here's the thing: if I can, because I am the resident Giant fan here, um, I have to say, you know what? I agree with you, Mike, because we gotta stop this freaking on-the-job training.
Yeah.
Nicely put.
We gotta stop it. We gotta stop these. We gotta stop these first-time head coaches. And listen, in other teams, some of it goes well. Two of them are going to. Two of those first-time head coaches are going to the playoffs. Ben Johnson in Chicago and Liam Cohen in Jacksonville. But
Right.
the Giant, because when I was watching some of the game today, because I didn't see the first half. I had sadly, and I had a prior engagement that I had to go to. But when I watched the second half, they just kept repeating. The commentators just kept repeating to when I wanted to throw something at my television. When they said, like, "Oh, look what happened in Chicago with Ben Johnson. Maybe the Giants should do something like that." And I'm like thinking, and Mike, you are 100% correct, and he's gonna let that, and you're gonna let that go to your head, aren't you?
No. I'm going to add on to my own point, but go on.
But you know what? When they're saying is, we like what you said, and I'm repeating what you said. After Coughlin, we just had these first timers, Macadud, as I affectionately call him. Um, Shermer, Judge, and Dable, all these
I
first
forgot about
time,
Pat Shermer.
all these. Wait, no, I think he was a head coach at one point before the Giants. I think Shermer was,
He was at least an offensive coordinator, but I understand your point.
but we can't. And I'm saying, no, you need someone with experience.
The other thing that the Giants coaches have lacked since Tom Coughlin is someone who gets mad and fired up. Like Brian Dable, to me, there were times he would get mad, but it'd be over in a couple of plays. I need someone who's a little bit more aggressive. This is New York City. I know they play in Jersey, but you're representing New York.
Yeah, it's different, Mike. I said the same thing about the Jet job last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. You can't mess around with these hot shot first time coordinators. Like I can't stress it enough. And the Giants need to learn that. You have to have the experience. And that's why I would still inquire about a Harbaugh. I don't know
I
why not?
Anybody till I'm told no.
But there's, by the way, Mark, there's no reports out there that he said that he didn't want to coach in New York. But I'm just saying, why not just inquire about it? Even if he doesn't want to leave.
Yeah, like you're gonna call Pittsburgh on Tomlin anyway, just to see. Now, I'm not saying you give a draft capital trade for these guys because the Giants should never do that. They're not in a position to do that. But Bill, to the other point you brought up about the Bears, like let's not forget the Bears also signed Joe Thuney, Drew Dahlman, and another offensive line. They revamped their whole offensive line.
No, they did.
They signed DeAndre Swift, a running back. They got Caleb Williams, plenty of weapons on top of bringing in Ben Johnson. So it's building the sundae, and the coach is the cherry on top.
Exactly. So if you were just watching, the Pittsburgh Steelers tried going for it on 4th and 1 and were stopped. Baltimore takes over at.
Did they run the stupid tush push with the tight end?
Yes.
Okay.
And it didn't even get half a yard.
Patchy, I'm with you and the Packers. Ban the tush push.
Now, for the four of us, there's only one of us can actually smile as he is in the playoffs, and that would be the Green Bay Packers and Orange.
Ironically enough, they're playing the Bears in the first round.
And that's what I was just getting.
Can't wait to get my ass handed to me next week.
That's going to be a very, very, very tough game.
You know what?
Rounder.
I'm fine with it.
You know what? I'm interested to see. Did Trayvon Diggs play today, Patch? I'm not.
Yes, he did.
He did.
He played a little bit. Yes.
Okay, so he's going to get a full week of practice in this week. So he's going to play. Now the defense has looked awful since Micah Parsons went down. But
special teams too.
I mean, special teams are hit and miss every week. But the thing they're going to need is they're going to need Jordan Love to be the guy he was on Thanksgiving when he lit the Lions up like a Christmas tree. All right, by the way, we're at the end of the first quarter. Derrick Henry's already at 79 yards rushing.
He's a fucking beast,
He's
man.
a beast.
He's trying to get the trying to beat James Cook.
He is.
Are they separate?
By the way, today, Derrick Henry's 31st birthday. So happy birthday, Mr. Henry.
Happy birthday, Mr. Henry.
I'm 14 years older and I weigh less.
Son of a gun's a year younger than me.
And he makes more.
He's a year young. He's a year younger than me because I'll be 32 in March.
Man, you're old.
You're older, but we all know who the oldest is. It's old ops guy.
Damn straight.
I'm not saying anything off the damn street, but we're at 7-0 Ravens after the first quarter. The Ravens have second and 6 at the Pittsburgh 23-yard line.
Almost inside the red zone.
That fourth down stop.
Mark is so old, they wrote Broncosauruses to games.
So we're talking about coaches and stuff like that. We've heard a lot about the two guys coaching in this game, if this could be their potential last game. But the one guy we haven't really hit on is this also could be the last game of Aaron Rodgers' NFL career as well.
It could be, because wasn't he going to retire? Or?
He's been retiring for the last 5 years.
He's starting to Brett Favre it with the retirement stuff.
And he's going to go... And he's going to go spend time with his non-existent wife.
I understand the want for the fame, the fortune, the admiration of wearing the rings. I get it. Trust me. Anybody who has played Little League or Pee-wee football or basketball has dreams of wearing the rings like Michael Jordan or Wayne Gretzky or Larry Bird, whatever. It doesn't matter. That's what this is about. Aaron Rodgers wants to go down being better than the guy who retired last year. It's not going to happen. No matter what he does, no matter what, he can never be better than what Tom Brady did. And that's where he has to realize.
And Aaron Rodgers, he's going to go to Hall of Fame. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the position. Like, we're not holding that against him. But the game has passed him. And this season has shown it. I know look, the Steelers are going to finish with a winning record, right? You know, he's had a good season based on his age. But again, I'm not measuring age here. The game is past it. It's over. It's done with. You know, go off into retirement and live your best life, man. Like, you know, stop being headache to other teams, you know.
Look, again, it's hard being told it's time to stop playing the one thing you truly wake up every day and love to do.
Yeah.
It's hard being told that, but at one time, at any time, we all have to be told we can't play the game.
Yep. You know, and Dan, to your point, like, your legacy's written. You've won a Super Bowl. You're a 4-time MVP. You're one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. To Mark's point, you're never catching Brady. There's no reason, and I get it, there's love of the game. But the longer you keep going and the more you look like a shell of yourself, we are less likely to remember the good times and we'll remember you for this.
Well, I mean, especially you have the modern day NFL fans. Obviously, you have the old timers like us who watch Rodgers from the start of his career
Yep.
to finish. You still have all those young NFL fans who are going to remember him literally for this, for the recency bias. So just be careful if you're Rodgers. By the way, the Ravens hit a 40-yard field goal. They got
It is now
nothing.
10-0 Baltimore. And I just
Yeah.
want to add on to this because what we've saw over the last couple years with Aaron Rodgers, like, does he even really want to play football anymore? Does he just want to be a giant publicity stunt? Because we saw all of this with the Sandy Hook nonsense, and then we all saw that with the whole thing on Pat McAfee with the Epstein thing and trying to pick a fight with Jimmy Kimmel. And then we saw that he wanted to be RFK Jr.'s running mate. And then
Well,
skipping
also let's throw in there, like, when God rest his soul, Alex Trebek first passed away. He guest hosted Jeopardy.
yeah, because remember that I was thinking when he guest hosted Jeopardy because they were throwing through some people after Alex Trebek died. And with Aaron, I'm like, is Aaron Rodgers going to retire? Because how can you both play the NFL and host Jeopardy?
Again, Aaron Rodgers has had an outstanding career. He's played for some amazing franchises in his time. I would have been very happy if the man went out as a Green Bay Packer in his final year. He would already be in the Hall of Fame because we're talking 5 years. Well, no, it would be one more year. He would be getting in next year. Now he's going to have to wait another 5 years. And there's nothing else he's doing than hurting his own name, in my opinion. Not that it will keep him from the Hall of Fame in any way.
Yeah, he is. But it's kind of like his predecessor in Green Bay, Brett Favre. Brett, he kept thinking about retirement, and then be like, "Oh, I'm coming back," and then the Packers were like, "Well, we're done, so we're going to ship you to the Jets." And then he has the year with the Jets that people, don't want to remember. And then he goes to Minnesota for a year and costs them in the NFC title game against the Saints. So, Rodgers, I'm not saying he's the reason why the Jets weren't successful with him, but he was there when it happened.
Ooh.
But or after tonight, is he going to go into the darkness room and think about it?
I think he'll take a couple of weeks before he makes an ultimate decision. But I gotta think this is it for Aaron Rodgers. Because if you're a team like the Steelers, I would either A, want to see what Will Howard has, or B, I got to get a little bit younger at this position. Because now it's been a rotating cast of characters since Big Ben retired. And none of them have worked out. Once again, to reiterate, the winner of this game not only wins the AFC North, but will have a first-round date with the Houston Texans. The schedule for the playoffs will be released, I believe, after this game.
Yeah, as soon as after the game.
Yeah, because we still got to get seating in order, even though we already know.
This is the only seating that matters.
Yeah, we already know this is going to be the 4 seed. So
this is the winner. This will be the 4 seed. They'll play the Texans.
Yeah.
And the weakness still is, if you watch this Pittsburgh offense, is the running game.
Oh, excuse me.
Listen, they just
Is
don't
the
have
running game.
firepower.
And look, no offense to the rest of the Pittsburgh team, I don't like their wide receivers. I don't like the whole offense.
Yeah. It's bland and boring.
I understand you traded George Pickens, thank you very much. And you brought in DK to help out Rodgers. How much would DK be such a help here?
But you know what? You also got to go out and maybe sign someone else to go with DK because Calvin Austin, Roman Wilson aren't answers.
No, they're not. I mean, I obviously the Steelers didn't predict losing DK Metcalf for 2 games. Obviously, that was not scripted to happen.
Right.
So, it's trying to solve things on plan C. Kenneth Gainwell is making for a nice target, but they're not moving the ball. This is
No,
like the 6th play, and they've moved maybe 15 yards.
and their best play so far has been a face mask penalty against the Ravens.
Right. Okay. There's no option for Rodgers to go downfield. Everybody is covered, so he's checking
As you
down
say,
on
that Kenneth
every
Gainwell
play.
gets the first down.
Right. He's checking down on everything. There's
Yeah.
nothing open.
7 completions for 30 yards.
It's an average of 4.2. It's ridiculous.
that's
4.18 to be exact.
yeah. It's
I
just
mean,
not enough. But if you're Baltimore, you'll give up these check downs as long as you make the tackle.
nice little yak there.
Yakety yak, don't talk back.
Don't talk back. You don't get no spending cash.
Thank you, falsetto.
Another first down, another running back, Jalen
Yeah.
Warren, into Baltimore
Yep.
territory.
Again, checkdowns. The only target that is out there that is trusted is Scantling by Rodgers, in my opinion, of all the ones he would throw to.
I'd like for them to get Fryermuth more involved, but he seems like a guy they only target towards the red zone.
What?
Mark's face.
That was ugly.
Explain to the people who are watching us what happened.
Oh, I just watched a 4-time MVP overthrow a 6-foot-something wide receiver by about 4 feet in the air. This is not something you see of. Aaron Rodgers did it any day of the week. Is a completion and a few yards after the catch. And back to the check down.
And we're back, baby. 3rd and 6 from the Baltimore 39 for the Steelers. Rodgers so far 9 of 12 for 51 yards. Lamar 3 of 4 for 50 yards and a touchdown.
And if one thing is happening right now, it's Pittsburgh's controlling the clock. And as we all know, you keep a defense out, no matter how good they are, out on the field long enough, holes start to emerge.
Yeah, but the other thing that does, too, if you're Pittsburgh, is how many points you're going to need at least or as of now, you need at
Rodgers
least
goes
13 to win. But
By the way, I could have made the yardage here.
4th down for the Steelers.
Yeah, yeah. He was like, "Yeah, I ain't making it another 5 yards. Somebody help!" Look, he's huffing and puffing. He can't run.
All right, Boswell nails the field goal from 57. Damn.
Yeah. Who hit it from 67? It was the guy from Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, Cam Little, I believe is his name.
Yeah. What a shot.
Yeah, so
Look,
10
that's going to
3
be.
Ravens.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now, every soccer kicker in the world is going to be auditioning in the NFL come next year.
Yeah, your guy Brandon Aubrey, he's started a trend.
Yep. Miss one today that I
Missed
wasn't
one
too
today.
happy with. Yeah, was not happy that he missed it.
All right, so this was released by Adam Schefter about an hour ago. Here is your number 1 through 10 in the NFL draft. The order is set. The Raiders on the first pick, the Jets on the second pick, Cardinals at 3, Titans at 4, the New York Giants at 5, the Browns at 6, the Washington Commanders at 7, the New Orleans Saints at 8, the Kansas City Chiefs at 9, and the Bengals
Wow.
at 10. By the way, Raiders, thanks to you winning, the Chiefs are inside the top 10. Way to go.
Yeah, wow. But I would say going into this draft, you have to look at the Jets being very determined. Jets, I don't know what the Jets do. And that right now is a very, very big if. The Jets have spent the last few seasons drafting quarterbacks. Okay, not all the last seasons, but the last few of them, and none of them have come to fruition. Yet again, now we're coming into yet again another huge quarterback draft. Do the Jets go QB once again?
Yeah, I think they have to.
And right now we know is the Raiders have one. Who's number one, Mike?
It'll be Fernando Mendoza, the Indiana quarterback.
Yes.
So he's going to go 1. 2's going to be interesting because we're going to have to wait and see if Oregon quarterback Dante Moore declares for the draft or not. If he doesn't declare, the Jets may be able to sit and wait on a quarterback unless they really like Ty Simpson. But I think 2 is a reach on Ty Simpson from Alabama.
So, but if Moore declares, then the Jets are going to be looking at
Moore will be the number 2 pick. Now, I'll tell you this: if the Jets stay at 2 and they're not happy with quarterback, there's a number of other places they can go. Maybe Carnell Tate, the receiver from Ohio State, although that might be high. The Jet offensive line's good, so I don't think they're going to look offensive linemen. I don't know if they're going to look for a defensive lineman either. They seem pretty set there. And I don't know if there's a real defensive back you take it to. So they may be hoping someone else is high on Ty Simpson and they could trade down.
The draft isn't short of anything coming into this year. There's a lot of good players in a lot of good positions. For me, if I'm looking, and I'm seeing the Giants now at 5. The quote unquote rumors that the Giants are going to look quarterback again, I don't believe.
I don't think so either.
I'm just trying to think more or less what the Giants are going to do. And the reason why I'm talking about the Giants is because I don't think they have to worry about drafting so high, considering of what they have in that core to work with.
Yeah, listen, I'm with you. I don't think the Giants are going quarterback.
I think they should go maybe linebacker.
Yeah, I don't think there's one at 5, unless they love Arvell Reese, who I've heard a lot of scouts really love.
Yeah, Reese is going to be a good NFL ball player.
Yeah, Arvell Reese is a lot of people's number one overall player, but I don't know if he's going to get by a team like Tennessee. Maybe even the Jets say, you know what, we'll wait on the quarterback, and we really like Arvell Reese. The Jets could also do that. But for the Giants, that look, Mark, we were talking about this before. Like they need another receiver to go opposite Malik Neighbors. That's a need. The offensive line is a need. Cornerback is a need for this team. So they're going to have to figure that out.
Look, I would like to say, I have confidence in Oregon, but after watching the handling of Saquon Barkley and everything, I have no confidence in the Giants front office.
I don't either.
Well, you would probably have more confidence, Bill, if you knew Joe Shane wasn't the guy.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I think that's the other thing the Giants got wrong here is the fact that Joe Shane is getting a say in this, and he's made a lot of these decisions that have backfired. So why is he getting a free pass when Brian Dable doesn't? And I'm not saying Brian Dable didn't deserve to be fired. He did. But to lay that at all at his feet just doesn't seem fair.
And you look on towards other quarterbacks that are going to be in the draft. One I particularly like is Carson Beck. I don't know where he'll land, but he's going to make any team who drafts him very happy. I happen to like the way the kid plays. He squares up nicely. He's got good speed on the ball, and Lamar Jackson just got sacked. Again.
Well, I think Carson Beck's going to be an interesting guy. I think there's a couple of quarterbacks who are going to be really interesting. I happen to really like Garrett Nussmeier out of LSU.
So does Chris Trumpet.
I think he's a guy. I think he's a guy you could get in the third or fourth round. But
see, for me, if I'm the Giants, I'm looking running back, but there's no running back I would waste at 5.
Yeah, I don't know who I would get.
Well, actually, Jeremiah Love, but I don't know if he would be good for the Giants because him and Scatabo could be very similar players. And I kind of like Jeremiah Love being locked in Kansas City.
And nothing against Cam Scatabo. I love the downhill, down thrust power. My question is, after the rehab and after everything, I want to see how he returns. That's why I'm saying if the Giants can get a running back, to have something to fall back on would be a smart idea, but not at 5.
No, you can get a running back later. I mean,
I'll get a running back later.
That's always a position that
maybe another wide receiver.
Well, that's
a must.
That's definitely a need. Because I listen, Wan'Dale Robinson, as good of a year as he had, he's not a number 2 receiver in the NFL. He's a nice number 3.
Wan'Dale will stay, with the Giants. And like Mike said, I agree with him, probably at the 3 spot. You need a solid 2 because if you look what's happened to Malik Neighbors in back-to-back seasons, they've ended in injury. And the Giants can ill afford this every year. So, I mean, for the Giants, it has to be. And there's plenty of there's a couple of good wide receivers. The question is, would I waste it at 5? If I could trade down a couple spots,
that would be the dream scenario.
That would probably be a smart situation.
I'm not talking about dropping to 15 or anything. I'm talking dropping to 8 or 9.
Yeah, like if
and still be
Kansas
able to
City
get your
says
guy.
we want to come down, hey, no problem.
Hi, Dan. Welcome back.
Welcome
Cool.
back.
See, we lost the patch, man.
Yeah, I think he Irish
Yeah,
goodbye
he'll be-
us.
No, he'll be back in a few.
Yeah, but no, when
I
you were saying
Go ahead, Bill.
about the Giants, it's like who's good enough to pick at 5, or do you just drop a few spots?
Well, it's not even that you're good enough to take a 5. I think it's depending on need. I've always been a fan of either best. Obviously, your two options are best player available or need. The Giants have a lot more needs than to go just best player available. So I think the thing they're gonna have to look at, they're also gonna have to hit the free agent market, and
They are.
that's why I'm trying to pull up free agents at receiver.
No idea who. No idea who's a free agent at receiver this year, to be honest.
Hold on.
I don't have to worry about it being George Pickens. He's being tagged, so I'm not worried there.
He's
Do you
being
want Brees?
tagged, he's it.
Do you want Brees, Bill?
Do I want Brees Hall?
Yeah.
I don't know, actually. I don't know.
All right, so this is from the Ringer. George Pickens is on here. I know, Mark, what you just said, but I have to announce it because he's on here. A couple of edge rushers. Tyler Linderbaum. Daniel Jones, number 5 rated free agent, thanks on the Ringer.
Yeah, but Daniel Jones isn't going to free agency. He's not even going to be ready
The
for the
Colts
season.
will re-up.
They're gonna re-up him.
Alec Pierce from the Colts, he's a free agent.
Not a bad third wide receiver.
Let's see. More defense. More defense. Oh, Jawan Jennings of San Francisco.
He's had a pretty quiet but good season without Samuel and Ayuk there.
That's the other part of this. Ayuk is probably gone. So you should see what San Francisco wants from Brandon Ayuk. You could do that too.
It's going to be
Mike Evans is on here, but I don't see him playing anywhere else but Tampa Bay.
if not, he retires.
Right, it's Tampa retirement. Oh, Kyle Pitts is on here as a tight end.
Go to Miami.
He was also thought about as the Jets as well.
Yes.
What? Could see him in New York. I can see him working with the
Oh,
Jets.
Isaiah Likely's on here. Unless the Ravens extend him, which I don't know.
He's had a pretty decent year. Nothing over the top, but nothing not to be recognized for.
More defense. Javonte Williams is a running back.
See that bringing him up right now. Look, Jaden Blue is very happy with the game he had today against the Giants. Javonte Williams can be had for at least a 3-year deal, somewhere in around the $20 to $26 million range.
You know what? Here's a tight end I would love. David Njoku from Cleveland. Wandale Robinson's a free agent. And that's the Ringers list.
Yeah. Hey, Giants, re-sign Wandale Robinson like now, please.
I believe Debo is also a free agent.
I thought he signed a new contract when he came over.
I'm looking now.
If not, I really see him staying in Washington because I think he likes it there.
Okay, the receivers list here is Pickens, Rashid Shaheed. Nope, Debo did not sign a new deal.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think they got into discussions.
Yeah, Alec Pierce, Wandale, Romeo Dobbs, Mike Evans, Keenan Allen, Jawan Jennings, and Christian Kirk. That is the top 10 on ProFootballNetwork.com.
Was he a captain this year,
Who?
Kirk?
I don't think he was the captain.
Man, he was downgraded after running the enterprise for so many years.
He really was. He didn't really have that big of an impact in Houston.
No, the deal he signed with the Jaguars after coming out of Arizona was a joke deal to me.
Yep.
What was it? 3 years, whatever. And he hasn't. And on a team where he could easily fit in, when you have Nico Collins and you needed him as well, didn't really pan out well. Not to
He
say
was hurt.
bad.
Stroud got hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah, those rookies they drafted out of Iowa State, Noel and Higgins, they saw way more time than he did.
Yep. So Kirk could fit in almost any type of organization. So but I think the Giants, you have Scatterbo, but he's not going to be ready right away. I think the Giants have to look running back.
Yeah, I think they might have to look for a running back.
For Dallas, let's make it short and sweet. I want Dallas going after offensive linemen. That's where I want Dallas doing this year.
Well, that'll load up the first round. Kirk on the season, 28 catches, 239 yards, and a touchdown.
Should have done much better. I thought it was higher than that. Man, I thought it was much higher than that. What a promising career turned to poof.
The captain let him down.
Yeah.
Oh, captain,
Where was
my
Mr.
captain.
Spock? No, where was Mr. Spock when he needed him?
Hello.
Oh, captain, my captain.
I can't watch
Dead
that movie
Poets
anymore.
Society.
Can't watch that movie ever again.
What, Dead Poet Society?
Yeah.
Why, because of Robin Williams?
They can't deal with the suicide.
Okay, moving on.
Well, Ravens got the ball back. About a little bit more than 5.5 minutes left. Second quarter, still 10-3 Baltimore.
And Baltimore's controlling this game.
Yes, they are.
On both ends of the ball. Look, I understand you're vying for a playoff spot. I don't honestly know who's behind Rodgers, but I can honestly say I think he would do better than what Rodgers is showing right now.
Here's the thing about all of this. The guy who won't lose in this game is Mike Tomlin for this reason. Either the Steelers win, they make the playoffs. Steelers lose, Mike Tomlin could still say, I've never had a losing record.
Let me tell you, we talked about this. I think what has it been like on Sunday Sideline the last few weeks? We've had like a 5 or 10 minute discussion about what happens to Mike Tomlin. I understand the rule and reference of what we've all dealt with. We talked, as we've said Lombardi, Landry, Shula. We've said them all. Tomlin has coached this team for now 20 years, almost, or is it 20 this year? He's never had a losing season. That's the sign to say your time may not be over as a coach, but we need to move on as an organization and go in a new direction and not stay on the same path.
Well, because here's the thing, though. I'm sorry, Mark, if I could butt in. But the thing is, it's like, is that too low of a bar?
I don't know if it's too low of a bar.
Just have a non-losing season, and we'll give you and you can keep your job.
Again, Mike Tomlin, if he loses, goes 9-8, and he keeps that win streak. But there's no longer the fear of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's put it that way.
That's something that I agree with you on. And Mike, I'm not trying to Irish bar fight you here.
No. No, it's just when you get a good conversation going, sometimes it sounds heated when it's not. That's all.
Yeah, but no,
Um,
we're just good conversationalists. But anyway, go on.
Tomlin loses tonight, as Mike says. He still has the winning record. He's never had a losing record. And let me tell you, there are many coaches who hold the candle to that. 'Cause Lamar Jackson with the 20-yard scamper, but a flag.
Yep, it's coming back.
Oh,
Ed, come back.
of course it is. I'm sick.
I
of
like Mike
this.
Tomlin. I think he's been one of the best full coaching minds the NFL has seen in my generational time. He's gone up against the best. He's won against the best. He has nothing left to prove here in Pittsburgh. Coaches move on. They go different places. Parcells is just one name to throw out there. It happens. It's okay if Tomlin moves on. It's not a diss to him. It's Pittsburgh just changing the narrative. That's all it would be.
But here's the problem. To the point, like Bill, you asked like is it a low bar? This is an organization that's had 3 coaches in the last 40-something years.
Yes,
You're talking
agree.
Bill Cowher, Chuck Nolan, now Tomlin. And this is a team that hasn't won a playoff game in almost a decade.
And if I can just piggyback on that for a sec, but like, no, Mike, you just brought that up. This is a team that has not won a playoff game in a decade. And what? We're just going to keep we're just going to keep we're just going to embrace mediocrity at this point.
If there's a team or a fan base that should understand the term retool or rebuild, it should be the Steeler fan. Because they've been spoiled for the last 40 years with a competitive football team, a team with continuity and consistency throughout.
And they demand excellence.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it's the symbol of excellence, the 4 horsemen. Shout out the 4 horsemen.
You see me? Now you don't.
I just think that even and they don't have to do too much, even if it's just a coaching change, and maybe you get your quarterback. I don't know where they get the quarterback. Retool the offense a little bit.
That's the other part of this. Since Ben retired, they've kind of just band-aided quarterback. Whether it was Kenny Pickett, that didn't work out. Russell Wilson, we all know how that didn't work. And now it's Aaron Rodgers. So you're now, we don't know what your quarterback situation looks like in the future. Just look at your own division for a second. Lamar Jackson is a 2-time MVP, and he's still young. Joe Burrow, when healthy, is also one of the 5 best quarterbacks in the league. And then there's the Browns, who just will remain mediocre because they're the Browns.
Speaking of the Browns mediocre, Stefanski, is he continuing or he done?
I hope they keep him because I don't think he really deserves to be fired. I'd fire the GM before I fire him.
It's a hard problem to have.
And if he gets fired, they're hiring Dion.
Oh boy. Okay, I've lost hope in all humanity then.
No. It's sad as that sounds, it makes the most sense. Right? At this moment. Not saying that 100% that's what needs to happen. But if the hatred for Stefanski, he goes out fine. He'll easily latch on anywhere. He's still that good of a coach. But Stefanski goes, yeah, I see Dion in.
I would keep him.
I know Dion wants to coach in the NFL. I think he could. I just don't. I mean, yeah, it could be the Browns, but I don't think that's where he wants to coach.
No, he wants to go to the Cowboys.
Well, Shoddy's staying. I'm
I think
sorry.
Shoddy's staying as well.
I'm not
Shoddy's
saying
not
he's
go-
not. I'm saying Jerry's got Dion on speed dial.
You want to bring him in to coach the secondary? I'd be fine with that.
First down Steelers.
It was actually by a run, believe it or not a pass.
Yes, it was.
Got about 3 minutes left in the first half. Still 10-3 Baltimore.
By the way, Baltimore, obviously, if they win, they make the playoffs, they win the division, yada yada. The Colts also, their draft pick moves up to 15. Now, whether 15 or 16, the New York Jets all of a sudden have 3 draft picks in the top 33. You know how massive that is?
And do you know how massive the Jets can make moves with that?
Well, they can
I'm
make
not
moves.
saying they're trading
No.
anything. I'm just saying they are in the prime position for the next 2 years to make some deals to bring over whatever they want, to be honest.
Yeah. It would be that number 33 pick that they would probably look
Yeah,
at.
I don't think they would surrender any of the first rounds this year.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the 3 from the following year.
Listen,
this
you
year.
say 15 or 60. There's a chance that a team in the 20s wants to move up on a player, and then all of a sudden you're accumulating even more.
Mhm.
Because the Jets aren't one player away. So
See, what I would like to see the Jets do, and as much as, I've been looking at a lot of little things. The Jets, to me, need almost every position. No offense, Dan. I'd like to see Caleb Downs with the Jets. Great safety, good vision on the field. Definitely could grow up to be a leader. I
could
think
be
he's
their
definitely
version
going.
of Brian Branch in Detroit.
Sure.
Yeah, I think
Could be.
Caleb Downs would do very, very well.
Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji need their guys. And I hate to say it that way because we have some good players there. But if it means, not necessarily committing to a Jermaine Johnson long term, if it means getting rid of Quincy Williams, but then you bring in the guys that are going to buy into Glenn and Muji, then I'd much prefer that than to have, coach have an ego, then a player have an ego, and then it just doesn't mesh.
Okay, I want to ask you a question then, Dan. So we all know Aaron Glenn, he won 3 games this year.
Mm-hmm.
Barring the fact if they're drafting a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
What's the number for him to get a realistic 3rd year? What's the number of wins he needs to make sure he gets that 3rd year? Unless they're drafted a rookie quarterback. Because if you're drafted a rookie quarterback, you can't fire him. I just don't think that's fair.
Experienced quarterback, rookie quarterback, regardless, I think they have to be better than 3 wins.
Right. At least be more competitive.
6 wins, 7 wins, like
Okay.
a little more on the competitive side. I want to read a quote from Aaron Glenn from his press conference. I let the players down. I let the organization down. That burns me. It really does. This was not expected where we are this season. I understand that. Here's what I do know. I know the reasons why I came here. I am not going to waver from my belief of what I think wins games in this league. I'm very confident in myself, in this organization, in our owner, in Darren Muji, and we're going to work our ass off to get this shit exactly where it needs to be. I do know that. This season's on me, and I get that, but we're going to work our ass off starting tomorrow to make sure we get this shit right. And look, I know for Jet fans that want Aaron Glenn to be fired like myself, it obviously doesn't give you much confidence because of how he coached this year. But I want to stress to Jet fans who agree with me that he should be fired. Understand that Glenn also was dealt with a bunch of crap, by the way, what a run by Rodgers. He was dealt with massive blows this season. He had a lot of injuries, and he was forced to play all these nobody practice squad people who don't know how to play NFL style football. So, if there is some grace to give him, and there isn't much, that would be the thing. But it's a very short leash here because you have to win games. And, this fan base, again, we're not asking for much. We just want a competitive product that, we want to look like a laughing stock in the league. How many times have people looked at our faces with disrespect, bully us, peed on us, all that stuff? It's too long.
It is too long.
They made the playoffs since what, 2010?
Yeah, it's 15 years. Like I'm annoyed. I'm tired of it, man. Like I've seen enough.
Pittsburgh moving the ball on this drive. Another first down.
By the way, you notice how when Rodgers scrambles, there's no flag. Lamar scrambles, there's a hold.
There's a whole. Well, it took Aaron Rodgers a full round of the sundial to be able to get the whole 5 yards. So,
How many nickel and dimes does he give the refs?
I don't know. Look, I'll tell you this though. He's not taking chances. He's keeping it to a simple game plan, and that's going to be Pittsburgh's downfall. And I think Mike had it right, is that Freiermuth needs to be more involved as a downfield threat, easy seam routes, stuff like that. But I would look more or less to be more worried about Cincinnati next year than I'd be concerned about Pittsburgh repeating or anything. That was a nice pass.
Because if Burrow's back in business, then Cincinnati's going to be good.
Well, look, this injury was not on anybody's fault. It was a non-contact injury. But if he's not protected, forget it.
That's the key. They need a line. They need a defense. I mean, they have plenty of weaponry. They just don't have the defense or the line to.
Joe Burrow's frustration, by the way, as he has shown all season, that's no fake frustration. That's some real bullshit.
That's real.
Yeah.
And we know he just resigned, and he's got Higgins, he's got Chase. You can't give a guy better receivers, but if he doesn't have a second to pass the ball or let their routes develop, then what's the point?
And also him losing games 42-40, and that can't be a thing. This defense needs to get better.
The amount of times he's attempted to bail out the Bengals, only for the Bengals defense to crap it up again.
I like Joe Burrow. I liked him at LSU. I think he has the making. I mean, few very bad injuries over the last few years, so this time automatically you have to figure it's cut short a little bit. I still would like to see him at least win one with Chase and Higgins.
No, that'd be great to see.
I mean, Chase, there, and nothing wrong with Chase Brown either.
No.
No, nothing wrong with Chase Brown either as the running back. But the defense, I don't know. I think they actually finished lower than Dallas. And that's hard to do.
Like, who would have thought? The Bengals, they make the Super Bowl. They almost win it. They're not back in the mix. Yes, they've made the playoffs and stuff. They're not back in the mix at all. Like, something's got to give for that.
But it shows you how much defense matters, people.
Oh boy.
And that is a Pittsburgh first down.
Yeah, either way, you had to use it there.
It's a good 2-minute drill until they got to the red zone.
Yeah.
You know?
And why did they add 2 seconds? He wasn't.
Because it's the Steelers. They needed it.
Can we
I
purchase
miss
2
him as a
seconds?
cowboy. Oh, so good, Cheetah Bay. I miss him as a cowboy. Look, 5 years ago, I would say the next pass, no matter what, is a touchdown. Can't say that anymore about Rodgers.
Let's see.
5 years ago, no matter who it was to, this would be a touchdown. You have enough time for 2 plays.
You got to make sure you get out of bounds.
The ball was not even close. Take one more shot at the end zone. And
It was thrown to his side.
Yeah.
I was open, Aaron.
Like, look at that.
Whoa! Oh, come on!
Look at that.
Oh, what a horrible miss!
Fryermuth.
Oh, and he had Fryermuth right over the middle. He was going for the penalty ball on the 1 with the new set of downs right there with that.
No
pass.
chance. No flags. No chance.
Can't be short.
tackle
Has to be
this.
end zone. Out of the end zone. Still 7 seconds left. You still have enough time for one more play. But as I said, 5 years ago, we're not discussing this anymore. It's already over.
Yeah, Rodgers was able to scramble better too, so he was able to extend plays. He can't extend plays
Very true.
anymore.
Very true. Well, Gainwell has been his best third down target, so.
Let's see. They are wow. Wow.
Oh boy.
Oh, come on.
Pass.
That ball was
And
over
that's a
his
flag.
head. It was not like he had a chance in catching it.
See.
I'm done. I'm done with these guys.
That's a BS call.
What?
Let's see.
The helmets hit each other. It's a terrible call. Like, whatever.
If the ball was catchable, maybe I would agree.
The ball was not catchable.
It's so ticky tack. They look at the contact. Like, he had no chance at that. Come on.
Okay, is this reason?
We're
number
not
600
seeing Aaron Rodgers in the tush push. Not without a timeout available. This is a pass.
No.
It's going to be to the corner of the end zone.
Is this reason number 678
Touchdown.
why we hate the refs?
Oh no!
Okay, my feed's slower. I didn't see it yet.
I just heard Dad say, "Oh,
Good job, Baltimore.
why would you?"
Whoa!
Wait, that's a terrible play call. Who?
Why are
Why
you pulling a
got
run
reverse
when you
pitch?
don't have a timeout?
A reverse pitch?
The Ravens
Okay,
were
you know
all
what, Pittsburgh?
over it.
You deserve to lose this game on that play call alone.
I've had that work in Madden, but not in the NFL.
Like that is egregious.
That was the biggest waste of 4 downs I've seen all year. Okay, since we've hit halftime, I am going to use this time for me to take a step out. I will be right back.
Peace and
Okay.
love, Mark.
Well, miss you.
He'll be
All right,
back.
so we're 10-3 at halftime. That is. I'm watching the replay.
That's brutal, man.
That's a terrible call. That is a very interesting situation, but we're 10-3. AFC North on the line. Ravens lead 10-3 at halftime. The Steelers will get the ball open up the second half. Winner of this game wins the division, clinches the 4 seed in the AFC, and will host the Houston Texans, who started the year 0-3 and are now in the playoffs, winners of, I believe it's not 8 or 9 straight. So that
we get the wild card schedule revealed.
Oh, we're getting it?
Just that. Hold on. Let me rewind.
Or are we getting it after the game?
Can you give me a sec?
Yep.
Or are you gonna throw me to the orphans?
No. I'll give you the second.
Okay, it says Toyota halftime. Wild card schedule reveal coming up.
Okay, so they're gonna give us the schedule.
The moment of truth.
All right, so if I had to guess, because we get the 2 games Saturday, 3 games Sunday, and then Monday night. So I think one of the primetime games we're going to get is Niners-Eagles. That feels like a primetime game. I think that Bills-Jags game is your 1 o'clock game on Sunday.
You think so?
Yeah. Bears-Packers feels like that's the 4. That also might be a prime timer. Packers, Bears.
Now I'm back in.
Welcome back. We missed you.
I figured as much.
We're going over. We're about to get the reveal
of the wild card schedule for next week.
Bill, congratulations! I did not know you were getting married.
Yeah, I'm good at keeping secrets.
You and Moser will make beautiful parents.
Oh, come on. You all know I'm the better looking one.
I've watched this play now at least 3 times, and I'm still never going to understand it.
Understand what?
With no timeouts, 2 seconds on the clock, you're trying to trick with a reverse pitch?
It doesn't make any sense, dude. Like,
I understand trickery and sometimes you can get away with stuff. But if you're vying your ass for a playoff spot, either kick the 3 points and put the points on the board, or you go for the end zone by a pass with under 3 seconds.
and look, the field goal is fine, but I also don't mind going for the 6. Better play call than that,
I paid Aaron Rodgers. I want the ball in Aaron Rodgers' hands.
They tried, the good old fashioned, hey, look, we know it's going to be with Rodgers. They know it's going to be with Rodgers. Let's pitch it to Gainwell. Oh, there it is again.
All right.
Did someone just say they actually liked the play call?
That was a ridiculous play.
Wait. Who? If Chris Sims said that, I'm going to yell.
All right. We got the wild card skid.
All right, Prime Video's got Packers Bears next Saturday.
Yeah, and then Fox has the early Saturday game. Rams Panthers.
Yeah,
Sunday. Panthers was a thing.
Jets. Bills Jaguars lead it off.
So I nailed Bills Jags.
Good call.
Niners Eagles in the afternoon, and then I'd rather have seen the Niners Eagles at night and move that Patriot Charger game up.
What's the Monday nighter?
Houston, whatever that
Texans
is.
and
Oh,
Eagles.
Houston winner of this Monday night.
Yes.
Yeah. I was about to say that stadium looks empty, but it is halftime. Everybody's going to the bathroom.
Or
Well,
they're
they're getting a
getting
beer.
drunk off that play call.
I cannot believe someone actually. And it wasn't Jason Garrett. I know that much because I know his voice. He, I think, could still be a good offensive coordinator somewhere.
Nah, he's going to give someone the clap.
Hey, that clap got us to the playoffs a couple of times.
And then what happened?
They couldn't stop the infection, and it got worse, and then they didn't win.
I'll take a whirl on Jason Garrett.
He's not a defensive coach, and we learned that easily. He's got a great offensive mind. He was good enough during the Romo years and whatnot, led him to multiple playoffs. Eventually, it all goes. You lose player by player. For this game right now, Pittsburgh has to flip the script. If they want to do anything, they want to be any shot into the playoffs. They don't deserve to be a playoff team with that final play at the half. Sorry. Oh, yeah, we saw this.
Yeah, by the way, if you kick the field goal in that spot, you get the ball open up the second half, you could just double dip.
Exactly. That's why I said either put up the 3 or you're throwing for the touchdown. You're not taking a chance with a run play with no timeouts and no chance to even reset, God forbid. Predicts the play for chance. Oh, yeah, that's all I need to do is win a Toyota truck.
Why don't you want to win a Toyota truck, Mark?
I just got a car. What do I need another one for?
For when your kids.
I couldn't afford the taxes to receive that one. That's the thing they don't tell you. Yes, you could win this Ford F-150, but you have to give us $45,000 up front to receive this truck.
Mark, I have to tell you, everything is a scam.
Welcome to the United States of America. Say one thing, do something different. Minnesota's the key on that tag.
Well, we're not a scam. This show is not a scam. Or is it?
I'm trying to actually honestly answer that one. Dad, you be the tiebreaker. Are we a scam or are we for the real?
For real.
There you go. Say there it is.
See, we're real. Just send us 50 grand.
100,000 if you want a pizza the dugout of Millwood. We're taking offers. By the way, that note before Mike comes back, Myles Garrett, congratulations on breaking the all-time sack record today. 23. Yep. And I've rewatched it 4 times, and I am very proud of Joe Burrow. He didn't make it look that easy. But it was clearly he went down, he saw Garrett was right by him. It's over with. Good for Myles Garrett. 23 is not going to be easy to catch.
Yeah, it's unlike
That's going to be a tough one.
Unlike Brett Favre when Michael Strahan broke the sacks record.
Right.
Right in front of Gastineau at the Meadowlands.
Then the video of Gastineau confronting Favre.
That was some bull crap though. Like, come on now.
Brett Favre gave up, gave Strahan the sack record. Burrow went down, but Burrow was caught in the pocket and nowhere to go, and Garrett was right there and got the hand on him. So, I mean, I'm happy for Myles Garrett. That's going to be a record that's going to stand a while. He got there by that 5-sack game, and I can't tell you the last time I ever saw one player had a 5-sack game in a long time.
Myles Garrett is so good, man. It's a shame that the Browns have wasted his career. And look, he's proud to be in Cleveland. There's no doubt about it. But it's just like, I wish he would have more memorable moments.
But here's the thing: he had a chance. He openly requested a trade, and then the Browns said, "Hey, we're going to pony up more money," and he said, "Okay, I'm going to shut up now, and I'll take your money."
Yes.
Because when it all comes down to it, these guys are playing NFL Pro Bowl. They expect NFL big money. The Browns did what they had to do to keep one of the best defensive line players in football, if not arguably the best right now.
Mm-hmm.
Where would he have gone? Let's go back. Browns don't sign Myles Garrett at that time. At this point, there are 4 big teams who are out of it because they're in cap trouble. Where does he go?
This is going to sound really stupid, but they have a history of making big moves. And they had a motto a couple of years ago called F them picks. Him with the Ram defense.
Okay. Bill.
Can you repeat the question, please? I'm sorry, I zoned out.
Myles Garrett does not sign with the Browns. Where does he go?
Ooh, good question. Well, I think the Browns are going to sign him, but
No. They already have. He's saying if they didn't, where would he have gone, in your opinion?
I don't know. It's a tough question.
I'll give you one other, Mark. The Lions sure could have used his ass.
Lions, yes.
And could he use him?
I know it's within the conference, but the Bills probably would have at least inquired about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the Jets, Reggie?
No. The Robert Saleh was too. He had his own guys. He was not going to trade for Myles Garrett.
They also didn't have the draft capital they have now,
Yeah.
so they could actually
There was
pull
no way.
something like that off now if they wanted to.
Yeah.
So it's an
Which, by the way,
interesting
maybe
thought.
Max Crosby becomes available and the Jets pull the trigger.
Well,
That would show me something.
that's what I'm hoping Dallas will give up 1 first-round pick for next year. I
Oh,
know
if-
Dallas isn't the only team.
If you're the Raiders,
Interesting.
you could get a whole heck of a lot more than just 1 first.
Well, considering I don't know if he's having surgery on that leg or not. I haven't read. He'll be ready for camp no matter what, though. They said even if he has surgery.
Well,
He's definitely worth a 1. Mike's right. I would even say he's possibly worth 2 1s. Yeah, probably the best defensive lineman next to Myles Garrett. I think he'll definitely be on the move. Because the Raiders are rebuilding, in my opinion. They have to rebuild that entire team. Sorry, Dan. Geno Smith time's done. We both agreed on that last week.
Yeah.
yes.
So now,
Window.
Pittsburgh's is taking the second half kickoff to the 34-yard line.
Excuse me.
Look, I like John Harbaugh. I think he's an excellent coach. He's got time left in this league. He's got time left in this league.
I think if he leaves the Ravens, he definitely could go somewhere else. And
I think he could get a starting job somewhere else.
Like,
he wouldn't
he
be
he
a
could-
coordinator.
yeah, he'll definitely go somewhere else and run it back again. Maybe he takes a year off to evaluate the market.
And I have a lot of respect for John Harbaugh. I really do. I would like to see him just get his due and just go. But you have, I mean, this playoff season is so much different from last year's already. When you look at the teams that are out and teams that are in, it's a great change. But let's call it as it is. Baltimore should win this game. Should win this game, and go right for it. I don't think Baltimore is strong enough to get past Houston.
What makes you say that? And Pittsburgh has the ball back. Are they going to do another great play?
I don't think Baltimore has enough to beat Houston. I think Houston's defense is double as good as what Baltimore puts out there. And if that defense can play the way it does, like it has, you don't have to put up 24, 40 points a game.
You know, I think if the Ravens get it, I think they're the most dangerous team in the AFC.
Agreed.
Listen, I think they'll play Houston tough and tight. I think the difference could be would be Derrick Henry. And then can the Raven defensive line create pressure on CJ Stroud? That's when he's always had difficulties, when he's under pressure. Shout out Queen.
And David Bowie, RIP.
Yeah, so and also
I
got to remember that game would be played in Baltimore, not in Houston.
Right. Oh,
We have a flag.
no. Very painful.
Is it bad? I forgot Adam Thielen went to Pittsburgh.
I didn't even realize that was Adam Thielen at the moment.
Yeah, he was much of a factor.
Jeez.
Right, third down for the Steelers. This is another problem for the Steelers. Too many third and longs. They got to get in front of the sticks a little bit more.
And that's why the running game for them, Kenneth Gainwell and Jalen Warren are not a combination pair that work. They focus so much on bringing DK over and getting Rodgers that they forgot they had another aspect of the game they had to play.
I mean, Gainwell and Warren have combined 8 carries for 32 yards. Aaron Rodgers has 1 carry for 20 yards.
And that says it.
Aaron Rodgers has almost the same amount as those two combined.
If Pittsburgh is done, obviously we can't say they are because the game is still going on. As much as it possibly would be horrible publicity and news and whatnot for the couple of weeks that it would be, you make the changes in Pittsburgh very fast and you make them by tomorrow. If Pittsburgh's out tonight, you either fire Tomlin tonight or you keep him. That's it. You do not drag this out. You pull it off like a Band-Aid.
I think you don't let it linger. I'm with you. But I would say this. I would call for like a joint press conference. Maybe it's Wednesday or Thursday of this week.
You know. And if you want to bring it down to it so the guy save face and he can go wherever else, it's a mutual deportation. Wrong word. Sorry. Apologize.
Mutually agreed to part ways.
Yeah. A horrible word to use in this day and age right now. I'm sorry. No, it'd be mutual parted ways.
Yeah. Kind of like what New England did with Belichick.
Yeah. And let Tomlin go do what Tomlin wants to do. And there is not a team in the NFL that wouldn't want Mike Tomlin's services.
Well, there was
He's
also
still
a rumor from Jay Glazer that he may want to take a year off and do television.
Why not? I mean, I know that's what Cowher originally planned to do and then was going to come back coaching, but he actually got really settled in with CBS and took their offer instead of coming back. So, I mean, I think Tomlin would make a great announcer. or a great analyst, let's put it that way, on the before shows.
Do you think yeah, but do you think, Mark, why do you think tonight originally it would be best if Pittsburgh lost, Rooney be outside the clubhouse and say, Mike, thank you for your
It would be
services,
no,
but
it
it's time to
wouldn't
go a different
happen.
direction?
It would not happen in front of media. It would happen after. Wow, what a catch. It would happen after everything's settled down, the agreed upon, and it's announced in the morning. That's how you do it. You give this guy 4 weeks to go home, chill out with the family, go enjoy the Super Bowl, watch the playoffs, and figure out what you want to do. You give him this. It's not more or less a diss to him. This is to say, hey, look, we want to give you the best shot to be able to land where you want to land, not make it a scramble to get into a place. That's how I would look at it.
Do you think if the Ravens lose, do you think Harbaugh's out?
No. I've gone
my-
back and forth on that. I know Mike and I have been back and forth on that one a little bit. Where we both taken both sides of it, and we both ended up in the middle that no, he doesn't leave.
Yeah,
My dad was saying that he hoped the Steelers won tonight because of Harbaugh, because the Ravens would probably fire Harbaugh, and then the Giants could probably go after him.
well, here's going to be the interesting thing about the Ravens if they lose this game, and it's kind of the difference between the two teams. The Ravens, while they haven't won the Super Bowl since they went on that run with Flacco, they've at least won some playoff games, unlike the Steelers.
Grandpa receiver here. I liked it.
Did you see that great
Yeah, that's why I
catch?
was giving the thumbs up.
Incredible.
That was a nice feeling.
Yeah.
Well,
This
Steelers
is
are
a
in the
perfect
red zone.
pass. That's vintage Aaron Rodgers right here. Look at the spiral on that ball, and that ball was in the only place he could have caught it. If you give him 3 seconds, he is impossible to beat. Oh, here we go, please. They were just here about 10 minutes ago and they didn't get in. Let's not here we go.
Here we go. What is Dak under center?
Look, I don't say what you want to say about Dak Prescott. He finished in the top of almost every category except 2.
Listen, I got no issues with Dak Prescott. My
He led
issues
me
with
second place in my fantasy league this year.
listen, my issues with the guy who owns the team, not Dak Prescott.
Well, I've had many. I have my Jerry makes me drink string.
Oh. You see inside. Sorry.
No. You're good.
Oh, nice juke by Warren.
I thought he was going in.
Yeah, nice juke by Warren there.
3rd and 1 from the 2.
Third down. You're throwing the ball these next 2
Well,
plays.
they can get a first down at the 1.
Oh, you're right. Shit. All right. So you could take a shot for a run.
Well,
If it
this is
doesn't get
definitely
in,
2
you'll
down
most likely get the
territory.
first. Oh, absolutely. But if you take a shot with a run just to get the first down, there's no harm to it.
Yep.
Not in a shotgun formation. You're not running a draw here with the box back.
What are they doing?
I'm sorry. Did I just say you do not run a draw play with the box stacked like that? My God, why wasn't I betting on that?
But here's what Rodgers has been around long enough he should be able to audible out of that.
Right.
And why he didn't, I don't understand. You
Yeah.
could tell that they were ready for it.
All right,
All right.
4th and 1 from the
Let's
2.
see what
They can get
happens.
first down at the 1. You got to go.
Yeah.
All right, I'm calling. He's going for
Push it.
Gainwell. Calling
He got
Gainwell.
the first down. Ravens
Is
say
he
they
actually in
don't.
the touch?
Yeah.
Let's say. Pushed by his brother and others. I like that.
Mhm.
Is it it's a first down? Okay.
Yeah.
I hate that play. It's not even a play.
I just like how he at least announced it. At least he didn't say, "Oh, the tush push." He said, "No, he's pushed by his brother and others." I like that. It was a nicer way to say it.
The brotherly shove.
The brotherly shove.
Dude,
That's
Philadelphia
that.
is
to
the
the
city
ass.
of the brotherly
And
show.
another brotherly shove. Touchdown.
Who's going in?
Flag. Oh, are you kidding me?
Who's going in?
Touchdown, but wait, what's the flag?
There's the flag.
False start.
Against Baltimore.
No, of course it is.
Oh, I am terribly behind.
It's in. It is against Baltimore.
What is it, offsides or 12
Yeah.
men?
Offsides.
Offsides.
Offside.
Yeah. He was. I don't even think Pittsburgh. Not Pittsburgh. Sorry. I don't think Baltimore was set properly.
Yeah.
Look at this. They were not set properly, and there it is. At that point,
That's not
you just
good.
let them in if you're not set.
Like that's not good. Like,
They weren't even set.
yeah.
Oh God! They're
By the
falling
way,
over.
that's, if they were substituting, which I don't know, you guys have the screwed up, but if they were substituting, the referee's supposed to let them substitute.
They weren't.
Okay. Just
They
once.
weren't. There was nobody running on the field, and even if that was the case, there would have been a timeout called. They would never let that play
So
run.
penalties
I think
right
that's
now
Baltimore letting him in.
penalties right now are 6 penalties, 68 yards. The Ravens, 3 for 30 on the Steelers.
Good drive by Pittsburgh.
Yeah. And
Good
look,
job.
it was what they needed after that horrific end to that first half.
So
I
it's
think
now a
that-
tie game, gents.
I think the play of that drive is that pass to Thielen.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great pass,
Yeah.
and only someone as good as Aaron Rodgers makes that perfect pass.
It feels good to say support. It feels good to get done. As an executive, I see no value in your noxious odors. It feels good to get
Yeah, no.
Well, we're watching the Geico commercial too, Mark.
Take your seats.
Is this Ella McRae? No, definitely not Ella McRae.
It's the biggest deal in breakfast. Duffy's $6 meal together. You get a medium iced or hot coffee, bacon, egg, and cheese.
Okay, that's a line that's actually going to haunt me for a few minutes.
$6.
What line is that?
I heard Ella
Stuck
McCray
on a
multiple
desert
times.
island with your nemesis, and she's sitting there with a knife saying, "We're not in the office anymore." That's going to be a line that's going to live in my head for a little bit. Oh, there are some good movies lined up for 2026,
Yeah.
and I'm not even rushing or worrying about Doomsday. I am not worried about it at all.
Oh, I can't
I
wait.
can't
for
wait
that.
to see Mercy. Mercy is going to be a great movie.
You know what I just saw? I'd hate to go back to 2025 second. I just saw Marty Supreme last week.
I don't think I've seen it.
Chalamet film.
Yes, the Timothy Chalamet film about table tennis. It was
Right.
actually really, really good.
I'll take a look into it. I like stuff like that. No, my movie of the year was Nuremberg.
Oh, well, I wanted to see that so badly.
So good. It'll be Russell Crowe versus Robert De Niro for the Oscar.
Versus someone else.
Well, nobody else will matter. No offense to any celebrity in Hollywood who's listening to me right now. The battle is between Robert De Niro and Russell Crowe for best actor. Robert De Niro
wanted
for
to
the
see
Alto Knights. Robert De Niro for the Alto Knights and Russell Crowe for Nuremberg.
I wanted to see that because I think what's so interesting is, you know, how you had Rami Malek's character. It's about the psychology of evil.
Bill, all I'll say is just don't eat before watching the movie.
So I got to go on a fast before I watch this movie.
No, just don't have a full meal because there's images from the Holocaust. They even upset me a little bit, as it should. But what a movie!
I
Okay.
really wanted to see it, but I unfortunately didn't get a chance to.
All right,
Getting back on track.
Yeah, let's get back to more
football.
cheerful topics.
Ravens got the ball thrown 34. They get their first drive of the second half. Tie
Yeah.
game.
Ravens
10-10.
kind of stagnant. I'm sorry, Mark, I cut you off.
No, go
No,
ahead.
no.
Ravens kind of stagnant.
Yeah. Got off to a nice start.
See if Pittsburgh can take that momentum and run with it.
Baltimore's doing the same thing they always do, though, lately, is that they establish the run, but they keep with it. They got to let Jackson play action a little bit.
Oh, so. Look at Hayward. He is absolutely mauling this offensive
Yeah.
line.
And I don't care what anybody says, Lamar Jackson cannot move in the pocket.
Well,
You can tell his back is a problem.
and that's something that we've been talking about all season. Like, he's hurt. And it's very obvious that he's hurt. You can't fake it.
The old Lamar Jackson, like he's been in for 50 years. 10 games ago, Lamar Jackson does not have this problem.
Yeah.
He gets out of it.
That's the truth.
And they really need a first down here. That defense needs a little bit of a breather.
Yes. Totally agreed. Especially after that, 6-7 minute drive. And think about this guy right here. I remember when he was drafted. He was the one I thought, He's one guy who I thought would have stayed his whole career with one team. I thought Jalen Ramsey would have stayed with the Jaguars his whole career.
So I thought once he was a Ram, he'd stay in LA.
He was tip. Oh, his pick.
Oh, it's tipped.
And picked off.
And
wow.
It's Mike's boy gets the interception.
TJ
Watt.
Watt. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this.
The look on Jackson's face.
97 tipped it. Unreal, bro.
Yeah, right there. And
incredible.
It goes right off of 79, off of Stanley into
Incredible.
Watt's hands.
They got away from the run, which is understandable because Pittsburgh's been stopping them. And they went to the pass and
Ball wasn't high enough.
Yeah. Baltimore in disarray right now. All right, Rodgers.
Yeah.
See what you can do here.
You got to go
Momentum
kill
with
shot.
Pittsburgh. Momentum with Pittsburgh right now. If I was Rodgers, I'd do what Mike just said. Take a shot. Take a shot at the end zone right now.
Yeah,
Take a shot at the end zone.
Gotta go for it.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, none of this.
Last game of the season.
Passes.
Can't hold anything back now.
Yeah, no quick short passes. Like, you got to really stick it up their ass right now.
Yeah. Get in, get that 7 points, and now make Baltimore work for it. If Pittsburgh comes out with 3 or less, Tomlin should be fired right on the field.
What, Mark?
That would be a first.
First down. Mhm.
Ouch.
That Baltimore defense is pissed right now.
Yep. Now you don't have to throw because you're picking up 8 yards of carry right now.
So many of their blitzes, so many of their ability to get down in the box, having as a 10, there's no questions at all. So many of them blitzes.
And if you're looking at your TV right now, you can see how tired that Baltimore defense is by the amount of air you see coming out.
Good stop on second down.
If you're Baltimore, you hold them to 3.
Nice stop.
Gilman going to the back with Malachi starts with safety, allowed Hamilton to be a magical player.
You got
Third and
another
short.
quarter, but
Third and short.
you
If
need to
don't
get something
complete it
going if you're
here,
Baltimore.
you put those points up. You don't get the first down or get in the end zone here. You put those
You
points
go
up.
ahead. You take the lead.
You take the points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3rd and 2 from the 7.
One thing Baltimore did right is they did not fall for Aaron Rodgers' antics over there.
No.
See, I don't like that. Just call a play.
See,
Why do you got a hard count? By the way, now you've wasted a timeout.
Exactly.
And that's
That could
what I
be
was just
very
gonna say.
valuable later in the game.
It's like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
it's not 4th down. Why are you worrying about a hard count anyway?
Yeah.
it's like, bro, like, you ain't fooling anybody. Like,
By the way, if I'm Baltimore, I'm considering sending the house here.
I would run.
That's tough.
I understand the reason considering Aaron Rodgers has no scramble ability. It makes sense. But his arm is still fast enough to get one out on a quick slant. It's going to be an interesting 3rd down call.
All right, let's see.
Fryermuth.
My
target here.
And no,
Wasn't Fryermuth.
it was. It's too high.
But way too high.
That's horrible.
It's another
Put the
bad
points
miss.
on the board.
That is another high pat. Like,
That was a bad pass.
How tall is he? Like, bro.
I don't know if this is being rhetorical, but I will look up his height for you, Dan.
No.
He's 6'5", Fryermuth.
In case anyone actually cares about
horribly thrown.
Listen, you asked, and I was doing my.
No, I wasn't. It was rhetorical, Mike. But like, it was just like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
ball wasn't even close.
Like, he wasn't even gonna tip that with his finger.
Now, mind you, if Pittsburgh would have done the same thing instead of two field goals, now you got a touchdown lead.
Yeah.
That's how you look at that. It was a touchdown lead.
Yes. So Baltimore now up 13-10.
No, Pittsburgh up 13-10.
We're up 13-10. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You're a Giants fan. We allow you some.
Yeah, I'm in. You know what? I gotta say this, Mark. I was not root. I could not root for. I'm thinking, oh, the Giants need to get better draft position, but at the same time, in good conscience, sorry, Mark. You know I like you, know we're buddies, but I could not root for Dallas in good conscience.
Let me tell you something, Bill. I watched the game, fell asleep twice. I'm still watching the game. It doesn't look, I understand the Giants winning was for pride. For Dallas to take the loss, it moves them up in draft order. So for me, that works fine. I don't think there was any urgency for Dallas to come out and win this game because it would have done them nothing. Losing the game doesn't mean anything. However, it still goes down as a loss, no matter how many ways you want to look at it. It's to the
Yes.
Giants, the Dallas Cowboys and Giants yet again go par on the season. On to next year. I just was surprised the Giants allowed themselves to keep moving down in the order.
Which
You're a
is
team that's going to
insane.
be relying on drafting. I was expecting, to be honest, it'd be 28-0, and then Dak and crew was out.
Like unless they really wanted to win games to
Yes.
show something, and they're not really worried about draft order and stuff. But I don't know, man. Like you're in a tough spot. I would have tried to see where, and look, I'm not a huge fan of tanking and stuff, but like, your team is not good.
No,
And
they're
it looked
not.
like
But you know what? It gives you a little bit of confidence going into the off season. Dart played well.
that he did.
I think you got to take some good with the bad here. Sure, you're not picking number 2 overall. That hurts your draft status with trades and stuff. But I think if you're the Giants, you got to figure out anyway, like, hey, we have to be aggressive this offseason anyway. So whether it's the draft or free agency, let's go.
Right. We won't
Let's
see
figure it
full
out.
cap numbers and anything until after the Super Bowl. So we won't know where most teams sit because during this time, while teams are out, a lot of teams are going to be restructuring contracts of big time players to get ready for next year. To give an example, Dallas will be restructuring, and it's already been noted, and it'll sit down. Lamb, Prescott, everybody is all going to sit down so they can have plenty of capital going into next year's free agency. I mean, it's soon Dak's going to look like Shohei Ohtani. He's going to be getting deferred checks 2080. So Paul DeJong, there was an interesting signing today.
Old DiGiorno.
Paul DeJong.
Not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
All right.
It's the most useless piece of news I saw all day. I even text Mike, is this real?
The fact that you had text me that too.
Yeah.
Raven ball at their own 25.
4 minutes left in the third. 10 rushes in the first quarter for 79 yards. Since 7 for 35. You would think Baltimore could figure out what's going on here.
Well, I think they got to get someone else on the outside going. I'd like to see a Zay Flower screen in here. Todd Monken's got to get a little bit creative.
First down for Derrick Henry.
Or by the way, just hand the ball to Derrick Henry. He's going to get you 9 yards. Dude's an animal. He really is.
Yeah. I mean, look, Derrick Henry obviously making his name in Tennessee before coming over to good old Baltimore. At 32 years old, and I think he has one more year left on his contract, or he's up this year. I'm not sure.
Okay.
If Baltimore doesn't go to the playoffs, I don't see Henry with them next year if he's a free agent. And that's the only thing I'm not sure of.
I'm looking it up now.
Yeah. Because I know he signed a 2 or 3 year deal with Baltimore. So that's the only thing I'm unsure of.
Okay. In May of 25, he signed a 2-year, $30 million contract extension.
Okay, so he has one more year left with Baltimore.
He is
That's
up.
Baltimore's just shooting themselves in the foot.
Yep, he's up after 27.
So Baltimore, if God forbid doesn't make it, there's some leverage you can use with Derrick Henry for some draft picks. There are plenty of teams that'll take a Derrick Henry, even at 31.
I mean, I'd take Derrick Henry right now. Again, yeah.
Why would he want to not have a chance to play in the playoffs? He'd be out right now.
But look, no, I'm saying if I was a GM.
Oh, okay.
What? What?
Uh,
What?
Mar. Oh, this Steelers defense is not letting up.
This is just, there's something wrong with Lamar Jackson. I'm sorry. He had Zay Flowers. You're looking at it right from here. Wide open on the left side.
I mean, this seems like a rough question, but do you consider putting in Huntley?
I think you have to start considering that. Pickup of about 9 here on the pass to Mark Andrews, 4th down. Baltimore will be punting.
You're not punting.
Mike, you brought up a very, very interesting point, and I don't disagree with the idea. I don't think they'll do it, but I don't disagree with the idea. If you hit the 4th quarter and you know Jackson's not able to do what he's got to do, and Huntley has done what he can, but at least can move and throw the ball, it's not to get into the playoffs. I don't have a problem with it. Do not have a problem with it, but wow. Hell of a punt.
Jordan Stout can kick it.
All right, Pittsburgh will get the ball back at their 11 with about a minute and change left in the 3rd quarter.
Baltimore needs one of two things here: 3 and out or a turnover.
I mean, you could even go as far as giving up just the field goal because that only puts you a touchdown out of it.
Yeah, but you know what? This defense might be getting a little worn down because the offense isn't doing anything.
It's safe, is what they're playing. It looks like they're just playing like they have a 30, 40 point lead. Simple screens. There is no challenge.
And the run game hasn't been great either since the 1st quarter. So I mean,
Obviously, Baltimore has made, not Baltimore, sorry, Pittsburgh has made their adaptation to it. You gotta now change again.
but then the adjustment is having Lamar throw, and he can't do that right now. And it's very obvious he can't do that right now because
So,
otherwise, like you're not calling a pass to the side like that on what 2nd down, like you're going down the field. It's 2nd and 16.
right. I mean, I don't mind a wide receiver screen, but it doesn't need to, it can't take 4 seconds to develop. And then the pass not even get there. Screen passes are literally 1-second decisions. That makes enough time for the offensive line to get to where it needs to be.
Yes.
There's something wrong with Lamar Jackson. That's my call.
What do you think is wrong with Lamar Jackson?
Well, as someone who's had 16 back surgeries, that flak jacket cannot be comfortable. I'm sorry. You get hit. That flak jacket is made to absorb, I don't want, wrong word, impact. Okay? And if you know what a flak jacket is, it's basically layered to absorb. Yeah, it absorbs a lot of it. But if you're dealing with a back injury, that energy still has to come through and end up somewhere. So yeah, may it be small hits, 3 or 4 of them, gonna start making you feel it. And I don't think he can run. And I don't think he can step back to throw either. I think Mike might be right, and the most unlikely call could be the game-saving move.
And I hate
Uh,
making that call because I don't want to take the ball out of my best player's hands. But if he's playing like this, you might have no other choice.
I mean, Dan, we've all seen quarterbacks benched at times, and we've even seen the greats benched at times. What do you think on that? Would you, if you think you can get into the playoffs by pulling Jackson and putting in Huntley, would you do it?
it's tough. I would stick with Lamar right now, unless you need a spark. I don't think the Ravens are in the territory where they need a spark. They're only down by 3. Um, it's a tough question though.
And you still got a whole quarter of game left.
Lamar Jackson is one of the better quarterbacks come the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But if if Pittsburgh keeps moving the ball, simple little passes, simple little runs, and gaining first down and chews up the clock, it makes it all the more harder.
One quarter left in the game.
1 quarter left of the season.
Yeah, 15 minutes left in the 2025 season.
Hey man.
Pirates lead the Orioles 13-10.
Funny. In case y'all missed it, Kyle Hamilton is out.
Yeah,
He's officially been ruled out.
That's not a good thing if they advance.
Yeah.
And that was a scary collision too.
Yeah.
It was just bad timing. It was just bad timing on the whole thing. I like the new protective that we've seen them wearing this season. That makes
The Guardian cap
like
thing.
Yeah, that makes them look like a big Funko Pop on the field. I like it. I like it. I mean, I think it's probably one of the first true statements by the NFL saying CTE and concussions are finally the issue. They did go in the mid '90s where I believe it was Don Beebe of the Buffalo Bills started wearing this extra protective part on top of the helmet, and that became a feature for years. This new wear has definitely helped the concussion protocols and stuff like that and help save. But I want to know why it's only mandatory for certain players and not all.
Well, I don't think it's mandatory. I think the players get the choice.
I would think that, as much as I want to say all first basemen should be wearing batting helmets at first, a la John Olerud, this type of protective
Mets legend John
gear,
Olerud.
protective gear, when we're talking about a world of CTE and everything, it should be a mandatory part of every uniform now. Like Eli Manning would ever be able to throw it to somebody and they catch it in a grilling tool. Come on. David Tyree had glue on his head.
David Tyree caught it.
No, he didn't. Manningham. Those feet were down. That was a catch. Tyree never caught that ball. Dez did. End of story.
Too bad it went the other way for you.
Do you know how long I'm gonna have to deal with this Dez as long as we have the one-eye wonder as the president?
Well,
all right, Dan. It's
listen,
time for a coup. Are you ready? We're gonna go in and take it.
Listen, you're saying this as a word live.
I know. I'm kidding. Please. I know we're live.
You could use a word you brought up before on Patch if you want.
I called him the one-eye wonder.
Oh, I was going to use the word
before. No, I call him that for bowling. That's what I want. I offered to buy him a bowling shirt if he would wear that on the back with the dugout of Millwood as a sponsorship. He said no. I would have paid for the shirt.
Priorities. All right, second and
Advertising.
5 for the Steelers at their 29.
Flags.
Movement on the right side.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what they're gonna call it on?
Oh.
They called encroachment. Oh
No,
it's
it's
a
called
OPI.
pass
OPI.
Saw a lot of OPI today, to be honest with you.
Been called more
Okay.
this season than prior seasons. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an illegal pick. Come on, that's like putting Mitchell Robinson in the way. Come on.
Listen, did he get the roll? Did he roll to the basket?
Hats off to Mitch Robinson over this season, by the way.
Yeah. Tough times for the Knicks. They lost 3 in a row, but
Yeah.
You're gonna have that through the ups and downs of a season.
yeah.
All right,
The
third and
Spurs
8.
game killed me because they blew up the lead.
Third and 8.
But if you want to hear
Ravens
more basketball, tune in Tuesday for the 6-man up here on the
Mhm.
network.
Worse.
Third and 8 here for the Raven defense. Need to get off the field.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's gonna let's see.
Play press. Don't play back. Play up.
What a
Aaron Rodgers
catch.
is not the quarterback. Let me tell you, I could have told you where that pass was going before the friggin' ball was snapped. You give any wide receiver 7 yards like this, you cannot cover the quick slant that fast. Look at the gap. His cut is at the first down marker. That's where your cornerback should be lining up to prevent that. Gave him way too much room. Wow, he's lucky he also held on to it.
Good rollout.
Yeah.
Oh.
Popping fresh dough. Oh,
Hurt.
Oh.
No,
Fine.
no. Wait, I think it's fine.
almost intercepted.
Yeah, it was a good play.
Yeah. It was the first deep shot. That's the first real chance that Rodgers has taken the whole game.
Yeah, Valdez Scantling.
Let's say.
It went through his hands. We should pick that off.
Wow. Is that Yeah, it's Malachi Smith. Damn. Malachi Starks. Sorry.
Rookie out of Georgia.
Yeah.
Nice stuff. Big third down right now.
Again, got to get off the field here if you're the Baltimore Raven defense.
Yeah, I mean, expect a throw.
Again, stop with this drop back. Play press. Don't let the wide receiver. They're not that good. The big person you have to worry about would be Freiermuth here. He's the big
Are
target.
you kidding? I would play
where's
straight
it going?
man the whole way.
Oh, ain't going nowhere.
Oh, forget it.
That's massive.
Great job by Baltimore.
Needed that as Robbins gets sacked by Travis Jones.
Wow.
Very nicely run to close that gap up.
Yeah.
Nice job by Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Vintage Rodgers, I think, could have gotten out of that or would have gotten rid of the ball. But that was a good job.
There was contact somewhere.
Oh!
Yeah.
I think he got hit by his own player.
Yeah. That was not a fumble because I think it hit the
No.
ground.
Right.
Oh, his own player. Yeah,
That could have been costly too.
that's brutal.
How close is the ball to hitting them?
Yeah. Good fair catch
Oh,
call.
it's a good 2 yards in front of him. Okay.
Yeah.
But still close enough that you don't want to have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
He
that's
would have been
twice where two Ravens have collided today.
yeah, he would have been stuffed like really bad if he tried to advance that.
So coming up right away, right very soon after the NFL, we got the Winter Olympics coming. Who's ready for the Olympics?
You know, the Olympics that
Mike, will you be? Sorry, go ahead, Dan.
I'm saying the Olympics are it's the best time.
Mike, will you be competing in the figure skating this year?
No, but I've always wanted to ride in one of those the toboggan things. I've always wanted to ride
Oh,
one
so
of
you're down
those.
in the bobsled?
Yeah, I would do that.
Mhm.
I like to see how loud you scream.
I would consider the figure skate, but I think I'd be too good.
Mhm.
For me, there's only one sport in Winter Olympics that I could compete in.
Is it curling?
That's cross country skiing because all I have to do is just move my legs back and forth. I don't really have to do much else.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say curling because either you gotta shoot the thing or use the broom.
Okay, using the broom in my back, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. And
Yeah.
me pushing a little stone, yelling at it, slow down, really not gonna be good for Olympic commentary. The Americans are not happy. You can tell by the abusive language.
I'll take the equipment manager job for the U.S. men's hockey team or women's hockey team.
Listen, episode of Breakaway Band should be coming out soon. Reaction to the
Mhm.
Olympic rosters
Yeah.
should be dropping.
Connor Bedard playing?
Huh?
Is Connor Bedard playing?
Connor Bedard, one is Canadian, and two, he
Oh.
is not.
Oh, okay. I just know that he's a good hockey player.
He is a very good hockey player.
Mind you, hockey, again, not the old Ops Guy Forte.
The big there are a couple of big snubs on Team USA. So
Many teams in the hockey Olympic rounds. How many different teams?
you're going to see a whole bunch, but you're only going to really know of the players from the U.S., Canada, Finland.
So why don't we have a little bit of fun here on the network? We do a random. Each person gets drawn a country, and they got to read off the names.
I kind of have an advantage if I'm given like the Finns or the Swedes.
I know, but could you picture the rest of us?
I'll tell you what. I think I would have a really good time.
I think it would be a fun idea.
All right, first down, Zay Flowers.
That was a nice throw too.
That's
Yeah.
a big play for Lamar.
And the crowd was rocking there. So not necessarily a cool, calm environment for the Baltimore Ravens.
You know what, Mark? That would be an epic idea. I would have so much fun.
God. Back in college, we did something sort of similar where we had random people on the street interview for a college television station and be like, name these people from the NHL. And a lot of the randos couldn't even, not even close.
One of my favorite things about doing the college hockey games was on our sheets where we would get the roster.
Yeah.
We'd have the pronunciation guide,
so
that would help us through the broadcast.
Yeah, phonetic stuff. Yeah. I will say this: the college hockey NCAA, they were very good about making sure we pronounce things correctly. Except our SID. We kept mispronouncing this one person's name, even though the person told us to say it this way. So I will not name that person, but it's okay.
Yeah, I had a Russian kid playing when we were there at HVR, and I was announcing a game at night for college. I had to grab the guy next to me and say, "Yeah, I ain't screwing this up. Go ahead." I had to go ahead.
Yeah. Hi,
Remember hockey names we want to see one day.
Well, that's what
Mark
we're.
Reed's
That's
hockey
what we were
names.
just discussing. Yeah, that's what we were just discussing while you were just away. Mike actually just led into when they were talking about the hockey rosters. We're going to do a randomization of the 5 guys in the network, and we're going to go live, and you're going to have to read your country's picks, the names out the best you can.
Oh, that is so fun. That sounds so fun.
Yes.
Now, the one thing I do want to say is I don't want to see the U.S. roster set on this because those are going to be easy.
Yeah.
No, it
Oh,
will
this is for
be
the
Much
Olympics?
easier.
Yes, this is no U.S. roster here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
By the way,
It'll be-
Lamar, go ahead, Mark, real quick.
Sorry, it'll be every nationality but the United States. Not nationality, every other country but the United States.
Okay.
All right, cool. Lamar
We
took
gotta
it.
basically read the names the best we can.
Yes.
Yes.
Lamar took it on the second down, got 4 yards. It's 3rd and 4.
9 minutes left in the game.
This is probably their best chance.
They have
Oh,
to
no.
move those sticks here.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Oh,
Oh boy, can't wait.
cue it up, Bart Scott. Can't wait.
Holy mackerel. What an
You got
escape
away,
by
got away.
What an escape by Lamar. You'll see. You'll see
Holy
it.
shit! Touchdown, Baltimore.
Oh.
Go, Lamar, go.
Oh, you know what? Patchy, Zay Flowers scored. I hope you're happy now.
Oh, that's right. Patch was hoping for that.
Oh,
Oh, that was a beautiful ball too by Lamar, escaping the pressure. He was about to be sacked.
And he had them all, and Flowers saw it and gave him the target.
Oh. Still plenty of time for Pittsburgh, but man,
Plenty
what a
of time, but that was nice to watch.
Oh, that was much needed too.
yeah, they
Good
needed
job,
that.
Zay.
Hey, Mark, you think Lamar would be willing to play center field for the Mets?
I don't know when's the last time he swung a bat.
I don't care about that. I'll have him bump for a hit every time he's up.
Great play.
That was a fantastic play right there. Lamar
You
looking
know
like
that.
Lamar.
Now you start coming into the looks of KC Buffalo and those type of matchups. Is it time to start the shootout?
Oh, I mean, if you're Pittsburgh, I don't think you could get away from what you've been successful with most of this night.
Again, still 9 minutes left in the game. Pittsburgh does not advance. We know I'd say Aaron Rodgers hangs it up. There's no.
Oh,
reason
you're
for
asking
him to
about
come out.
Raj. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's out. I think he's done. I mean, one, we talked about it earlier. How much more do you have to prove?
Right.
Two, like, at some point, move on to this next generation. Shout out to Who with my generation.
He'll follow in the likes of Tony Romo, et cetera, like that, and go be
Except
an
he won a
announcer.
ring.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, you teed me up for it.
Yeah, I did. He'll go into a broadcast booth. I would love to see a broadcast booth with him and Romo. Be interesting.
Actually, you know who I thought had a really good year in the booth?
Who?
JJ Watt, I thought was fantastic this year.
Yeah, he wasn't that bad.
He was, I thought, excellent. Does a really good
Olsen
job
was
of
also not bad.
detailing
Had a better year.
things. JJ Watt and Ian Eagle, I thought were phenomenal.
What do you guys think of Tom Brady as an announcer?
I don't love Brady as an announcer.
Me neither.
I think he was better
He would
this
always
year than he
announce the
was
Cowboys
last year,
games.
but I
Yeah.
don't love him as an announcer.
Yeah, he's gotten better. I will say that. It usually takes 2 years, right?
Yeah.
It took Romo's second year was his by far his best year.
Mhm.
Yeah, it takes some time. You can tell he enjoys it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And his leather face.
But you know what? Every time he's on camera, though, and this could just be him as personality, he's always got a smile, and he does explain things well. But I just don't think if you're Tom Brady, as a listener, I can't deal with Tom Brady comparing someone else to him because nobody's ever going to be Tom Brady
Yeah.
because Tom Brady's the GOAT.
Yeah, the knowledge is
And
there.
that must have been painful to say, Mike, was it?
You know what? I don't hate Brady as much as other people. I hated playing against him, but I always respected him. I view Tom Brady in a similar way of how I view Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
I didn't hate them. I hated the teams they played on.
Yeah. By the way, did you see anything Rogers with his hand?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
the same injury from the non-throwing hand is starting to give him problems.
Yeah. Of course, that's a guy could be issues with his gripping and stuff. Ooh.
Yeah.
Bad job, Baltimore. You can't kick that ball out of bounds, too.
Yeah.
That also, not at this stage of the game.
Yeah, that's a play that you can't give the Steelers good field position.
Nope.
Oh.
Now you're just begging.
However, at least it's not. At least it will take a touchdown to take the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they still got plenty of time here. That Pittsburgh, even if they kick a field goal, they could still.
There's still time, but the hardest of the two is still the touchdown, and then you have to concern yourself with getting the ball back.
Oh, what is?
So
Oh,
you got to go for the touchdown.
Where's the tackling, bro?
Because it really depends on how much
Jesus.
time is Pittsburgh going to run off.
Jesus,
He got 15 yards out of that.
at least. Nice little.
Who's hurt?
He was stopped by at least 4 different Baltimore Ravens and ended up turning it to a 15-yard gain. Good run by Jalen Warren.
Incredible. Injured player for Baltimore. I can't tell who that is.
Looks like can't say. Can't see the jersey number. It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Nate Wiggins.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Clemson legend Nate Wiggins.
Sick of commercials.
Brother of basketball player Andrew Wiggins. I have no idea if that's true or not.
At one time, Andrew,
is he Canadian? Is that guy Canadian?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mark. Sorry.
no. I don't know if Andrew Wiggins has a brother, but at one time, Andrew Wiggins was good for 12 points. No, I mean, he's not. I don't even know why I'm even talking basketball right now. That's what happens when you go off on tangents.
Well,
Right
Mark,
now-
I know you're a big hockey guy, but World Junior action, the Czechs are leading the Canadians 4-3 in the third period.
Wow.
Man, the
Semifinals of
last
Junior
time I watched a
Championships.
junior Olympic hockey game, the Mighty Ducks were playing.
Did
Check.
you ride your Bronc? Hey, Mark, did you ride your Bronchosaurus to the game?
Come on, Bill. Do you know how long it would take my ass to get up on a Brontosaurus?
Did you see my?
Hey, I grabbed an Ankylosaurus and I made my merry way. They're loaded again.
Did you see
Get it?
Keenan
'Cause
Thompson
Mark's
shoot the knuckle
old.
puck?
Mark, I'm not going to have to apologize for that joke, aren't I?
No.
Good.
Bill, I'm nicknamed the old ops guy for a reason. Old does not bother me.
As we wait for game action to resume. Ravens
Yes.
17-13.
What turned out to be looking like a Ravens controlled game has turned out to be a much better game than what we had looked at. So just again, Friday, February 6th, the Olympics will be starting. Do not worry. The Sports Insanity Network will be here at random times reporting on what goes on.
Are we gonna be reporting on curling?
You can
To
report
be
on what
honest,
you want. I got the hockey.
I got bobsledding. At least I understand it.
Moser's got
Four
the
guys down an
biathlon.
icy chute, don't crash and 4 guys down an icy chute, don't crash or die. That's all.
Have you ever seen the movie Cool Runnings? Boom.
Too many times, and I saw it in the theaters. That's how old I am.
All right, so back to the game really quick.
Yes.
How much do you think the Steelers are going to regret that not kicking the field goal at the end of the first half? Because that
I
right
think
now
it's
is
the
a
difference in the
massive
game right
play
now.
in this game.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they're gonna regret that soon.
Yeah, I
Because
didn't
then it would
real
have been a 1 point game that could just take the lead.
right, and I wasn't thinking of that at the time, Mike, but
Mhm.
now, of course, knowing the score.
Hindsight's
That
2020.
well, that 3 points is right now worth 30 yards. That's how you have to look at it.
Like it's how I feel about 2-point conversions.
Mm.
Sometimes.
I know everyone's
Uh,
become obsessed with the 2-point conversion.
With the amount of time left and Aaron Rodgers still behind the helm, that's still a lot of time even for him left.
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't throw it to the outside. He had a guy at the top who had plenty of room.
All right, third and short.
Oh,
So
sorry.
it's a big 3rd and 3 for the offense here. This is on the offense. The defense just has to hold up, not too down territory. It's still 6 minutes.
I don't know. I might
Chris
consider,
Collinsworth, shut up.
What?
I might
Did they
consider
catch
this.
him? Okay, I was about to say.
False start.
Horrible. Horrible.
That is not good.
Horrible.
False start. Looked like the left guard.
Gainwell got it.
Yeah.
That was Gainwell.
Yeah.
He
Roger.
did not gain well on that one.
No, he gained less.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh, that's rough.
Oh,
3rd and 8 from the
he
36.
knows it too, and he knew it too.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to do much, but clearly he got flustered there. And nice pass.
You're not kicking a field goal. Now, if you're anything greater than 5 yards, it's
That's a nice pass.
right to Fryermuth. My goodness.
Oh, we got ourselves a humdinger.
As I said, you're now coming into those shootout time.
Do people still say humdinger?
No.
Well,
No.
I do.
All right, 1st and goal to 5. Fryermuth again.
2 very big plays by Fryermuth in this half.
Why are we burning timeouts?
Okay.
I
Pittsburgh's got one left.
correct.
Why are we burning time? That's horrible. That's another one.
That's bad. I mean,
Like, get yourself set. Stop fucking around. Excuse my language.
oh, who's the one who came up? 29. 29 got duped. He ran in on it while Fryermuth deked out. Look, not a horrible game by Rodgers, not an overly impressive 26 of 42, 27, nothing and nothing.
Yeah. It's getting the job done. It's doing enough, but they obviously need like they need big plays.
Well, you got 4 chances to make it into the end zone. There's going to be no field goal attempt here at all.
No, not from the 5-yard line.
Gain of maybe a yard and a half. This is at the point where you're thinking Aaron Rodgers is going to get us into the end zone. We can waste a down and take off maybe a minute off this clock.
This is where they miss DK on those fades.
Everything from not only his route running, his height, his hands, everything of DK.
Yeah.
DK's the big change in this whole game.
Good tackle. Oh.
Nice set.
Oh, but he got hurt.
Who put the head on him?
Oh. Oh, is Rodgers having issues with his
Was that
he's having issues with his communication. I didn't realize that.
so they're changed up the helmet?
Yeah, but then he still had issues.
Let's fucking go. If, by the way, I apologize.
Oh, did they call timeout?
2.
Oh,
That's their last one.
God.
That's
out.
it.
They're out of timeouts. The only way they can stop the clock now is a 2-minute warning.
Malfunctions with the communications. Rodgers can't hear anything, and they had to burn their last timeout.
That is insane.
And here's my thing. Telling me in a crisis situation like this, you can't trust Aaron Rodgers to make a play call and look and save that timeout.
Can he be the offensive coordinator in these situations? Like, come on, bro.
Also, 3rd and goal. I actually prefer 3rd and goal from the 7 than 3rd and goal from the 2. I think you're more open to some other things from the 7.
Yeah.
Take the delay of game.
Like,
I'm not opposed to that.
That would have been a much better move. I agree with you there, Mike.
let's see what he does. Rave got it. Good run. Gainwell with the run.
Gainwell with the run.
Gainwell with a run.
He goes and
9
touchdown Steelers.
You
All
go
right.
for 2 here.
Steelers back up. Yeah.
No,
Go
kick
for
the
2.
1.
No, you go for 1 here. Sorry. I had
Kick
that
the
number
1.
wrong in my head. You go for 1. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
if you miss the going for 2 and they kick a field goal.
good, then they win.
I
yeah.
thought it was 20. I just had the number wrong.
Yeah, right call.
Good, got him.
Now
All
the
right.
ball's back in Lamar's court.
With almost 4 minutes worth of time. That's
And
enough
4
time for
timeouts.
any quarterback to put together a winning drive.
Yeah.
And when I say 4 timeouts, people, I'm including the 2-minute warning.
But now just think about it. Let's say Lamar, look, we know how good Aaron Rodgers has been over his career. We know what the guy can do with 30 seconds on the clock. If there's a less than a minute on a clock, and let's say Lamar leads them down, can Aaron Rodgers, with what he has on the field, put together a winning drive with no timeouts now?
I'm going to say no, because where he's been really good tonight is in the middle of the field. You can't use the middle of the field if you don't have the timeouts, because you're going to have to move quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can work the sidelines that well. I wouldn't doubt Aaron Rodgers. I don't like doubting Aaron Rodgers.
I doubted him, and it's killed me.
But with the weapons he has,
I mean, the only and I like Pat Fryermuth. I really do. I think he's a great tight end. The only real weapon he has is Marquez Valdez-Scantling and Kenneth Gainwell, and take one out of the game and make him force it into the other. Yeah, don't kick it out of bounds. That would be a bad move.
So the Ravens, if they really want to win this game, the guys score a touchdown.
They're going for the extra innings.
Yeah,
So
best case scenario is a touchdown. Worst case,
Yeah.
try to get a field goal because you can't get no points here.
you need your fans here.
And you need to pin the Steelers in terms of time because they have no timeouts now.
Yep.
So
This doesn't have to be a 50-yard pass here.
No,
Does it?
I'm going to ride the big fella for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to ride Derrick Henry.
And they just did for 1.5 yards.
That's rough.
You need to get at least 4 yards average with him on a first down like that to make it a manageable 2nd and 6. Now you're dealing 2nd and 9. I think you got to leave Derrick Henry in the back to protect Lamar right now.
Get that first. You got the first. Was close to it.
Close.
All right.
And
Nope, they gave it to
yeah,
him.
no, he's got it. He's got it.
Pat Ricard. What a call. The 300-pound fullback.
Oh, look at those hands, bruh.
Yes.
Hands.
That is a slow big target.
Wait, they called it short. Oh, come
They're
on.
rude. That's got to be
Oh,
from
it's not under 2 minutes, so it'd have to be a review from the sideline. I don't think you want to waste the timeout here if you're
No,
wrong.
and also if they say the replay assist, they can't challenge it.
Yeah, because then that's rough. Easy, get in here.
How the hell is Dan 2 minutes out of me?
Because Dan's that quick.
Oh no!
There's a flag.
It's on Pittsburgh. Wow.
Do you guys want to explain
It's on
what just
Pittsburgh.
happened?
It's on Pittsburgh.
right, so-
It's got
It's on
to be.
Pittsburgh, but Zay Flowers
Jackson
touchdown.
with the play
Holding
action.
defense touchdown.
Yep. Jackson with the
Wow.
play action. Finds Flowers wide open again. Same type of distance.
Unbelievable. Lamar again. I think that's a little too much time though.
Well, you don't want to
but you-
give Aaron Rodgers this.
But still they needed that score. They needed that score.
But you know what? The other thing is though, guys, they need a touchdown, not a field goal.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless he misses the extra point.
Thank you for just that down there. He made
Got
it in your face,
Yeah.
man.
But I'm just saying, Mike, I think that's plenty of time for Rodgers, despite having no timeouts.
Oh, I agree with
Correct.
But I mean,
Well,
look, if
Rodgers
you have
has one timeout with the 2-minute warning. He does
Yeah.
have one.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, you're not wrong there.
All right,
Wow,
let's see.
what a
How
play
does he
call!
get- how does
What a
he get-
play call! Look at that! Look at this, Mark. Mark, you're gonna see it in a sec. Billy,
There's
you're gonna
no
see it in a
deep
sec.
safety.
Yeah, they all went.
There's no deep safety.
Everyone went to the exact same side. Lamar, it wasn't even a fake. Like, come on now.
Bill, you could have made that throw.
I could have.
Yeah, Billy boy, you would have. The throw didn't even have to be a zip.
My God.
Like, it was easy.
My God. It
And he was
doesn't
wide
get
open.
easier than that.
Yeah, I know Patchman's having an absolute party right now. It's like Jingle Ball at the Garden. Like, holy crap.
My God. Yeah, he doesn't believe it, but he was was
Yeah.
more worried about the flag. Now
Yeah.
that I realized
Yeah.
Lamar's reaction was more worried about the flag than it
He's
was
like,
anything else.
yeah. But luckily, it was a Steelers holding call. So,
Correct.
all right, he'll do.
Now, look, you got one of the most. I'm sorry, not one of the most. Probably the most clutch quarterback in football. Not with the wide receivers he's used to, but you're about to watch the chance of greatness right now.
Yeah.
So there are quarterbacks you don't want to give the ball when there's 2 minutes or less left in the game. Aaron
This being one of
Rodgers,
them.
Tom
Yeah.
Brady, and Patrick Mahomes. Those are the
Yeah.
three.
Yeah, Rodgers definitely has that flair for the dramatic, like Patrick Mahomes, like Tom Brady, all those great quarterbacks that have ever done it so well. Let's see.
Got 2:20, no timeouts.
Plenty of
Can he
time.
do it? He's got plenty of time. And you got a 2-minute warning.
Plenty of time.
Yeah. He gets it across the 50.
That's got to be your first play.
And then that's the 2-minute warning.
Yep.
Also,
You're not going to set up in enough time. Yeah. You're not setting up to get a play off before the 2-minute warning. Forget it. All right. You're on the other half of the field with 2 minutes to go. Incomplete passes help you. You're not running the ball here, but you have no way to stop the clock. This is all going to be passing downs.
if you're Baltimore, I think you may want to show something maybe you haven't shown tonight. Maybe you blitz a linebacker or something.
Corner blitz would be a good thing right now. Wouldn't expect it.
I mean, I know Kyle Hamilton's not in the game, but he would be the ultimate blitzer here.
I don't disagree there.
2
Look,
minutes left in the 2025.
If I'm asked this question anytime this year with the quarterbacks that are being there, who would I trust most in 2 minutes? I'm sorry. It's the guy who's right on this screen. It's Aaron Rodgers.
Baltimore, if there was ever
Same Aaron Rodgers as he was when he beat Dallas and all that. He's gotten a little bit older. But I'm sorry, it's like looking at oh God, I got my own self for saying this name. It's like looking at Tom Brady in his final year. You know he can still do it if given time.
tell you this, if the Ravens give up a touchdown here, that would be the story of their season, because remember they blew that game week 1 against the Bills after having a big lead. This defense needs to hold here.
All right.
And I would not be again.
Clock's running.
Inbounds.
Wow. Good play by the Ravens.
Yep. Keep that clock going. That's all they have to do.
Yeah, everything in front of you, nothing behind you.
Tackle.
Wasted 13 seconds right there.
All right. Steelers can't stop the clock. They're
All right,
They
driving
first
can
down.
if they spike it.
They're driving down though. They're not
Oh,
trying
boy.
to. They're not
Bucket
trying
at
to.
buck 25.
They're at the
Keep
26.
Someone hit Aaron Rodgers with a cattle prod. He's got to move faster than this.
Good.
But you also
Yeah.
got to remember he's old.
That's why I said a cattle prod.
Good throwaway by Rodgers.
All
Can't
right,
take a sack
108
there.
left.
103 with the incomplete pass.
Okay. So I'm a little short on that.
Yep. I'm normally ahead of these guys. Now it's Dan who's ahead of all of us.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I feel horrible.
I got the game cast up on the phone. That's why I'm asking.
I'm the one usually going nuts before the play happens.
And I'm usually the last one to know.
There's a reason for that, Bill.
Oh, what is that reason, Mike?
I'll tell you when you're older.
I'm older than Dan. That's got to mean something. Sorry, Dan.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Why he tried forcing that in there?
Yeah, I'm confused by that myself. 1 minute to go in the regulation.
2
1
downs.
minute. I mean, I can understand Aaron Rodgers good enough to notice where he could possibly get a flag or something, but there was no chance there.
You know what? I want them to put the flags away. Let these guys
Yeah,
dictate it.
I'm with
Yes,
Mike.
absolutely
Like,
agree.
Who cares? Who cares? Oh,
Dan's bouncing.
Which means either a touchdown, interception, or there's a stripper on the field.
I would take the latter in a nanosecond. Holy
shit.
crap!
Good.
Holy crap is right.
What
Touchdown.
the fuck is
Pittsburgh.
going on?
Oh man! Someone blew it. Blown coverage for sure.
Well, they would. I mean, he was more wide open than Zay Flowers.
And they're gonna go for one.
Yeah, you don't go for two here because a field goal could beat you. Again, now this is Baltimore's time again. Dan's bouncing.
He blocked the extra point.
Oh my god!
Did they block it or
He
miss
missed it.
I think he just
hooked
shanked it.
He hooked it.
Oh man!
Holy shit.
He hooked it.
So it's a 2-point game instead of a 3.
And Baltimore's got 3 timeouts.
Wow.
Baltimore's in a very good position right now.
Let's see.
They got to get down the field and kick the field
Now,
goal.
he slipped. He lost his footing. It wasn't because of a missed coverage or anything. He just lost his footing.
Oh man.
And
Oh,
Gosh.
Boswell,
And that-
broski.
looks like
Out.
my tee shot on the third the other day.
And that was a bad miss too.
Yeah. That could cost. Now, you don't have to think touchdown if you're the Ravens.
Yeah. Oh man.
This is
Oh, what a break for Baltimore. Massive.
has not missed an extra point all season until now. Boswell. That was the first one he just
By the
missed
way,
all year.
think about how clutch he's been.
God.
Can't believe he just slipped like that.
He just lost his footing.
Wait, does he have space? Wow. What a return. You'll see in a second.
It's got line. All right. Just shy. I think he's around the 48. So now that takes you 20 yards instead of 30 or 40.
And you know what you could do?
3 timeout.
With those 3 timeouts, you know what you could do? You could
Don't
pound
tell
Derrick
me you're
Henry.
going to run the ball. You are not running the ball here.
Am I that nuts to run the ball? Oh, I am.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are that nuts to run the ball.
Not here.
But what does
Also,
he
I
do?
could run Lamar if I wanted to.
I would say Lamar, not Henry here.
Wow.
I'd be
Is it
Is it
fine with
because you
Lamar
hate the
running.
State Farm commercial with the King Henry also?
There we go.
Oh, that commercial's hilarious.
There's one.
And there's
There you
no
go.
beheadings.
My favorite part is when he puts the ball in the thing and he goes, sorcery. First down was a pass to Devontae Walker. Gain of
8
7.
yards.
Went out of bounds, too, so no timeout needed.
Flag. It's on the Ravens, I think.
False start.
Yeah, false start.
Actually, you know what? This is
Oh,
beneficial.
it's going to be offsides because they allowed the play to go.
Oh,
Illegal formation.
Oh, or not.
you said allow the play to go, and I was going to say the break for
Yeah,
the Ravens
5 yards.
break for the Ravens would have been no 10-second runoff because of the out of bounds.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Damn.
I
Yeah.
hate illegal formation.
Damn.
I hate penalties.
It's
We
you're
need
talking
NFL
about
Street to make a
Don't-
comeback.
matter of like a half a foot.
Damn.
But when you're a body that big, you can notice that type of difference. Yeah, now they're all set perfectly. Still need 15 yards. Come on, Lamar. Go. Go, kid, go.
I would have gone for it. Knowing
Why
you
not
still
run there?
No,
Come on,
knowing
take a
knowing you have a
chance, man.
timeout.
Right. I would have taken a chance and picked up 2 or 3 more yards there.
Yeah. Like I think
Oh
Lamar
my
thought
God.
I think Lamar thought he had a guy.
No, it was Hopkins. If
Right.
Hopkins just starts walking, he's got a catch and gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Oh,
you
oh,
gotta get half the
gotta
yard.
get out, gotta get out.
Get rid of it.
You know, they're bringing everybody too.
Here we go.
And rightfully so for the Steelers, rightfully so.
4th and 7, 21 seconds to go.
Oh shit!
Oh, this is rough.
This is really rough.
Confusing.
They called timeout.
You have to here. I think that's the right move. You gotta give Lamar time. You gotta come up with the right play.
Disagree.
It can't
Kick
be
the field
short.
goal from midfield. Let's go.
Be a 70-yard field goal. Justin Tucker's not the one kicking.
It's true.
Yeah, he was getting a massage.
Too soon.
Him and Deshaun.
Still
And Robert
too
Kraft.
soon. Oh, that's just gross.
You had to bring the
NFL
octogenarian into it.
Oh,
One
what-
play.
What does Lamar do?
I think you have to be looking Mark Andrews here, something short over the middle.
I think you look D-Hop.
Lamar.
I think my dog should get its ass out of my way.
Did it catch that? What the hell?
Hold on, it's still.
Isaiah Likely with the 20.
He caught it. He caught it. I think he caught
That
it.
is unbelievable.
By the way, let's not forget the first meeting, the controversial play with Likely.
Yeah.
Very good point.
So it's very likely he did catch this one.
What a catch.
It is likely.
Wow. Beauty.
Great
Game
play call.
season on the line.
Great play call.
What a catch. And that's not an easy catch. You had a
No.
defender right behind him, too.
It's a good throw, too, from Lamar.
Yeah.
Perfect throw. Perfect throw. Ball was a little high, but Likely got it.
Sometimes your receivers got to make plays, though.
You're exactly right.
By the way, did you see the guy on the Steelers sideline just throw his hands like, no?
Yep. Here, I would give it to Derrick Henry. Bring the clock down to 6 seconds.
Kick the field goal.
Yep. No. I wouldn't give Aaron Rodgers 1 second.
No. My point was Ron Henry set up the field goal.
Oh, yes.
And you still have the timeout.
Right.
And timeout.
Did Lamar kneel?
Yes.
Why? Get the 2 yards.
No, but that way he doesn't fumble.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry doesn't fumble.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, my God.
No timeouts to ice the kicker. So it's one and done.
Let's see.
Yeah. Pittsburgh has no timeouts.
One and done.
To end the season and the AFC North, Tyler Loop.
Oh, man.
Which backwards is pool.
It is.
Let's see. For the division.
Come on, kid.
For the season.
Come on, kid.
For the crab cakes.
Come on, kid.
If they misses, they
He
get
must.
I don't know if Dan's celebrating or he's upset.
He missed it.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Holy
Shanked
shit.
it. He shanked it right.
Whoa, shanked right.
Wide to the right. Oh man.
How is it the
The
Steelers
city of
get
Baltimore
lucky
is not going to like
every
him tonight.
year?
Wow.
And the Pittsburgh Steelers have won the AFC North.
And get a home playoff game for no reason.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Houston. There's no discussion of Tomlin not being there now.
No.
Tomlin stays as the Pittsburgh coach. Any conversation of him no longer being a coach is out the door. Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed one of the best endings to a season that I've seen in a long time. I would not want to be John in that room with John Harbaugh, but I truly hope.
Oh, what a game. I don't care what
What
anyone
a
says.
game. And
That
we
was
were
incredible.
to do it.
Wow.
Aaron Rodgers, you bad MFer. Big
Yep.
time touchdown at the end.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hats off to Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh
Kudos.
Steelers. Also, hats off
Kudos.
to Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. What a great game played. I hope everybody has enjoyed our live coverage of the final regular season game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers, where the man who is as old as me being pushed in a wheelchair to go home has just beaten the Baltimore Ravens with a wide right kick. Shades of Buffalo Bills territory going way back when of Scott Norwood. Thank you all for joining us during the regular season. Mind you, we will be back here very, very soon. You will see us on Wednesday getting ready to recap this week. And then Thursday night, we'll be discussing the playoffs on Thursday Night Gridiron.
Yes, we will.
Please like, subscribe, hit the bell. For once, I'm going to do the friggin' socials. Go check us out at www.thesportsinsanitynetwork.com for all your blogs and vlogs. Check us out to the X, where I'm posting every day. S Insanity Real. Check in on us. For myself, the Vice President Danny Boy Reginald, Mike the Pun Master Ripken, and our crispy friend from down south, Bill Corpus Crispy Murphy. We want to thank you for joining us and surviving the King Kong-like night of Mike Tomlin and his era. We will see you with coverage on this week, and we'll be back next week live.
Hey. Peace
Have a
and
good
love,
night.
everybody.
And take care.